Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Trinity Christian Academy and another Friday night of football. I'm Diamond Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard, and this broadcast tonight is a copyright broadcast at Worthy Road Studios. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of the BallGame Blitz TV show and this BallGame without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. Stan Gerard, looking forward to a big night tonight as we get ready for some high school football, and it doesn't get any better. It's the Hatfields and the McCoys. It is TCA and USJ.
Well, the good thing is the lights are on. They are working. They are paid for. The grass is green. The field is painted. Two teams are here, and we are set for what I like to dub the neighborhood street fight, TCA and USJ. It's been 10 long years since TCA has won against our friends from over on McClellan Road, and we're expecting a big ball game tonight between these two teams. A lot of people say TCA with a solid chance of winning this ball game tonight. Looking at these two teams, they're led by the quarterback Corbin Howard, running back Noah Spencer with over 300 yards in the season. Wideouts number 4 Aaron Tunstall, Alex Wallace number 11. Their tight end is a guy that I'm really high on, number 7 Sam McMillan. He impressed me in the Union City ball game, and their other wide receivers they go to a lot, 21 Ryan Hutchinson. Those are the names for Union City that we're going to be calling all night long. But hey, the great news is it's about 15 to 20 degrees cooler than last week. All the wiring's been rechecked and replaced, and we're ready for football.
No doubt about it. You mentioned Noah Spencer, of course.
Was that the governor?
That was the life of being a sports information director. But coming in tonight is the University School of Jackson, 2-0. They beat Union City, she said, 20-19, beat Peabody 14-7. And Peabody's at Riverside tonight, or Riverside's at Peabody. When would you ever think, and they're the underdog, when would you ever think that Peabody, and we'll go over this in the scoreboard in a minute, pregame scoreboard, but when would you ever think that Peabody could possibly start at 0-3? The Lions not playing last week, so their legs should be fresh. And Stan, these teams have met a lot of times. You've got the series history.
Well, TCA is 5-23 overall against USJ. TCA last won back in 2014, a game that we did on the radio. TCA won 52-14. And that was the year after we played 35-0 shellacking on them at their house both seasons with the dude under center
no
for
doubt
TCA.
About it. Kyle Lakin, one of the great ones, not only at TCA, but one of the great ones in Tennessee history as well. We failed to mention our director tonight is Coach P, Philip Robertson. Always good to have him with us. And, of course, our executive producer and director is Jay Cashin. I think Bradley White will be working the cameras tonight. Is that right? And
I don't know.
Coach P says he will be. Well, the Bruins are warming up right in front of us, that very familiar white, red, and Columbia blue. Those blue numbers are a little tough to read during the sunlight, but when the lights go out or when the lights come on a little later, and they're on right now. When they get dark, it gets dark here, we'll be able to see them a little bit more. Stan, a lot of action around the area. We'll take a break, our first break. When we come back, Stan will tell you about some of the great sponsors. He'll also take a look at the scoreboard tonight and give his predictions on some of those games. I'll echo some of my sentiments as well. And when we come back, it's the Bruins against our Lions. It should be some fun here on Worthy Road Studios. Stay with us. A 2-minute message and a familiar face on the field, the head coach of the Bruins, a former assistant under Michael Odom here at TCA. We'll talk about Coach Pritchard and others when we come back on Worthy Road Studios and the YouTube and TCA Facebook presentation of TCA football. Stay with us.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And Stan Gerard back at TCA at 10 Windy City Road as we get you ready for what we think is going to be a Donnybrook of a game. Derek Pritchard, the head coach, also defensive coordinator for the Bruins, a former assistant right here. He's out there in his Columbia blue shirt. Remember him well. Lovely wife. I think one of the dogs named Wrigley. They're big Cub fans. But Derek has done, he's still the toast of the campus right now after his Bruin team off to a 2-0 start. Of course, the toast of a lot of campuses through the years. His 32nd year, head coach Darren Bowling. 240 wins and 114 losses. Should be a fun night. Hope you'll stay with us here on the TCA Facebook page presented by Worthy Road Studios. Stan Gerard, this is one big game tonight. Of course, an important game. The old arch rivals is not a region game anymore as USJ has moved to another region. But the bottom line is it's one of many games tonight that should be some fun to check the scoreboard out a little later after the game tonight.
Before we get to that, just one little piece of housekeeping to clean up. Ralphie's such a good boy.
He really is, no doubt about it. He's a great boy, and he listens to us. He knows everything we say.
He actually does.
No doubt.
Our first look at the scoreboard, a game from Tuesday night, middle school action. The TCA Lions down 20-6 entering the fourth quarter.
Big
score
comeback.
22 points in a 4-minute period to knock off Trenton Rosenwald 28-26 in a game that you watch right on West Tennessee Sports. We'll have the game, TCA's game next week from Memphis against Blake Butler's ECS ball club next Thursday.
Okay.
On the
so
scoreboard.
you'll go that way 2 nights in a row. We go to Fayette Academy the next night, don't we?
Well, it's
With the
not
varsity.
exactly Memphis.
Well, I know, but it's still west.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Shields is in the house.
I'm looking forward to you stopping at McDonald's again before and after the game.
Hardly.
at Summerville.
Scores from last night we're going to take a look at. It was all Mays. They're the real deal in the 1A. They won over Milton 52-0. Jackson Southside dominates a not very good Liberty team 36-0 on Thursday night. Other games, this is in the what are you thinking category. Haywood hosting 6A Oakland, the defending state champion Oakland.
You heard about Haywood.
We know all about
Haywood's quarterback transferred.
Yeah, transferred it.
Quarterback number 2 is injured.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback number 3 is injured. Quarterback number 4 is a freshman who quit this week.
And Oakland coming in a bad mood. They lost to Center Grove, Indiana, 28-10 last week. So they're going to come into Haywood County in a nasty mood, I can tell you that.
Haywood under the gun with those injuries.
Here's a big game, the Fighting Wagon Wheels of Gibson County at Milan tonight. West Carroll.
Wait a minute. I broadcast games up there for 20 years. I never referred to Gibson County as the Wagon Wheels. Where did that come from?
They're pioneers.
Oh, okay. Well,
they're pioneers. They came out west in wagons.
I'll give you a slight nod on that. Go ahead.
Other ball games, West Carroll makes the trip to a place we'll be at in a few weeks, FACS. McKenzie having some troubles right now. They face Chester County. Tough loss to TCA in week 1 and an even tougher loss to Milan last week. That could be an interesting ball game, Diamond Dave.
Well, I live here in Jackson still, but I work in McKenzie just about every day except the weekends, except when we have ball games up there with Bethel. But I'll tell you this, I've given about 10 people the scouting report up there, and they are worried about that game tonight at Chester County.
Other ball games, Fayette Academy is going to be at McNary. That's going to be all McNary. Lexington at Crockett County. Crockett County is going to be the favorite in that ball game in Diamond. A game I'd like to see. It may have lost a little bit of luster. Gibson County's got a few injuries. South Gibson at Hardin County, interesting ball game. Northside makes the trip up to Obion Central, OBC 2-0 to start the season.
Northside, I think, is favored to win that game among many experts.
A team that TCA knocked off in scrimmage action, Lake County at Dresden, who has been playing awfully well. TCA handled them very handily in preseason action.
Dresden big tonight.
Harding Academy makes the trip to Humboldt. I like Harding Academy in that ball game. Riverside at Peabody. Riverside heavily favored in this contest.
No doubt about it. Peabody's very young. I think they'll get better and better. I heard Coach Jacobs on with Steve Heyman on another radio station this morning, and he feels confident the team will get better, but I don't think it'll be tonight against Riverside.
What could be a pretty good ball game, Covington at Dyersburg, Adamsville against Huntington, Bolivar at Ripley, Kingsbury travels to take on Blake Butler and ECS, Camden and JCM, they could put some points on the board in that ball game. Tipton Rosemark travels up the road to take on South Fulton. Scotts Hill is at Westview. Dyer County at Union City. And a game that we're going to keep a close eye on. Jackson Christian travels to North Nashville to take on Good Pasture. I think there's a good possibility Jackson Christian will be coming home of the season.
It could be, but Jackson Christian is an awfully good football team, no doubt about it. Our good buddy Bill Hamilton, his grandson's on the offensive and defensive line up there. Hope they win and wish them the best. Good Pasture, a tough and breed. Lois Ann Franklin is tuned in. April, Joyce Rushing is watching. Robert Kraft, the softball coach. Jim Roberts sent you a message as well.
The GCA,
yeah.
The GCA guy, yeah, we wish we could have played in last week,
Sure.
but we'll come see you next year. We'll just expect some steak and shrimp.
No doubt about it. And we'll take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, Stan Gerard had a chance to catch up to Coach Bowling earlier in the week. We'll hear the pregame comments of the head coach, the legend. 240 wins, 32nd year. He hopes to make it 241 tonight against this USJ Bruin team. It's, in my mind, a 50-50 game. It could go either way. Ever who protects the football might come out of here, the best anyway, might come out of here with a win. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll spin it over to Coach Robertson and be back right after this on Worthy Road Studios and the TCA Facebook page. Stay with us, everybody.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
McCoy's Heating and Air specializes in more than just HVAC services. Our service department has expert plumbers to handle a wide variety of plumbing issues. Do you have a dripping faucet, broken toilet, or broken water heater? Whatever the issue may be, contact McCoy's today for quick service. Call McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm speaking with the head coach of the TCA Lions, Darren Bowling. Coach, we had an adventure last week, didn't get to play ball, but I know there was a lot of behind the scenes things going on, and I understand the field's primed and ready.
It is. We're good to go tonight. It was just one of those things that happened. I think lightning struck the light pole a couple years ago, and it didn't completely fry it, and just over time it's deteriorated to the point that it had to be replaced. And so we pulled new wire and had some guys out there, of course, Friday night, Justin Miller out there trying to do everything he could to get the game in, to get us to play, and an electric company came and did a lot of work on it for us, and hey, we're proud of those guys for coming out in the heat and making sure we had lights for tonight. So just thankful to those guys.
Now, we obviously lost the game against Grace Franklin, but you made some phone calls. I understand those phone calls included calls to other states, but we found an old foe for TCA to come in and play us, Memphis Manassas.
Yeah, I mean, that game ended up being a no contest because we just couldn't get it in time, and we tried to do some things to meet halfway on Saturday, even to go there. But of course, you know, the logistics of that with them having to paint fields, and they were having a building break-in ceremony, groundbreaking ceremony on a building on that day as well. And so it just couldn't, never developed. And so it was very depressing, I guess, you know, in a sense, on Friday night, and you wake up Saturday morning and you didn't win, you didn't lose, you didn't, you know, you talk about kissing your sister, but we didn't do either one. I mean, it was just, and so it was tough for us. And these seniors and these players have worked so hard through the spring and the summer and everything, and I just hated that for them. So I told the coaches, hey, let's get on here and let's go find us a game somewhere. And I said, I don't care where it is right now. We'll worry about that later, but let's find a team to play. And just so happened that Manassas right down the road was had an open date at the same time we did. And so we hooked up with them and you know, hey, so we're going to have that 10-game schedule for these guys. And everybody was excited about that on Monday when we told them.
Coach, I know as we taped this interview the day before the ball game, players coming in from practice and going out to dinner like they do every night before a ball game. Tell us about what's all involved in these dinners that the parents put on for the kids.
Yeah, well, on Thursday night, you know, the parents of, I think this has been a tradition here for a while of senior parents and different ones having it at their house for the players. And I think it started out as just a senior dinner, but now it has evolved into the whole team comes and just get together and do things together and fellowship and you know, as a team. And then on Fridays, of course, we have our team meal that we eat just as a team together on every Friday, and that's something we've really been, this is the first year we're really focusing on that. I've always done it. I like to eat as a team together on pregame meal before the games on Friday, and so we've been working on that, and we've got a lot of meal sponsors already lined up. People have come out of the woodwork saying, hey, Coach, we want to sponsor your Friday meals before the football game. And we've got the Fellowship of Christian Athletes that did it, and Catfish Cabin last week. And, of course, Tori Wilkerson with Town and Country Realtors is taking care of it this week for us. And we've got several more lined up. 1-5 Bar and Grill, Comfort Keepers, TCA Booster Club's going to take care of a meal for us. Nirvana and Jackson Police Department is also going to feed the team for us one Friday, as well as West Jackson Baptist Church. So I just want to say a thank you to all those people for making this possible for us.
Coach, if any businesses want to get involved in that or you know, helping out in any other sort of way, how can they go about doing that?
Well, of course, they can reach me anytime at the school, and Angela Snyder is also really instrumental in this. She just came to me one day and said, Coach, I'll take over the meal sponsor stuff for you. You've got enough on your plate, and she's really taken it and run with it, and she's got other people that are helping her. And so anybody that would like to sponsor a meal on Friday for the team, we would love to have you be a sponsor for us and come out if you want to, and even do a devotion with the players that day or anything like that. But just get in touch with me or Angela Snyder and we'll get it set up.
Our opponent, our friends from over on McClellan Road, coming to pay a call, and we're expecting a standing room-only crowd.
Yeah, I don't know anything about McClellan Road or anything, but I know right here at TCA it's going to be exciting tonight, and you know, we need the home crowd to come out and be riled up. We've got a great student body this year that do a great job in the student section, and I'd like to shout out to those guys and girls that are hanging out there and getting things done, and just our cheerleaders and everybody involved. We need the fans there and everybody ready to go tonight.
Coach, I've had an opportunity to watch a lot of film on our opponent, and really like to play against one of the guys that really kind of bothers me and stands out to me is, you know, the tight end number 7, McMillan.
Yeah, McMillan's a versatile player. He plays a lot of places. Of course, he plays on offense and defense. He plays tight end. He plays H-back, receiver out in the slot some and things like that. They move him around a little bit. He's got to keep an eye on him because he's a versatile player and does a lot of things.
One of the better running backs in West Tennessee, Noah Spencer's started off with a good season as well. He's going to be tough.
He is. He's a tough kid and has good vision, good speed. Of course, we're going to see that every week. You're going to see good backs. I mean, that's something that they're going to see a good back tonight in Lakai. So, but when you're grading out on film and stuff like that, he does all the right things. He's a good blocker in the backfield. He also runs routes out of the backfield and hits the hole hard. And when he sees a hole, he can hit it and go.
Coach, what is it going to take for us to get a victory in this ball game tonight?
The main thing is, we're just going to have to, I want to be hyped. I want to be excited. I know it's a crosstown rival. I know people, come into that. But usually after about 3 or 4 plays and all the adrenaline has tampered down a little bit, it comes down to playing football. It comes down to the game. And that's the big thing we've been focusing on this week is just us, doing our jobs, and being where we're supposed to be when we're supposed to be there. I think the biggest thing is, not making any mistakes and turnovers every week, of course, is going to be a big factor in it. And so, we're going to have to take care of business on both sides of the football.
Coach, I know if I had one more play left, I'd love to give it to you in this big game this weekend.
I think I could probably do it right now, but again, when I get on the field, it may be a different story. But hey, all of the old heads, I know they love to be a part of this, and we appreciate all the alumni that have been a part of this game, and it's a big deal to them as well, and so we're excited about it. And this is my first one. Here I've been in rival games all my career, and I understand what a rivalry is, and this is my first one here at TCA, and so I'm excited tonight to be a part of it.
Best of luck to you tonight, Coach.
All right, thank you.
That's the head coach of the TCA Lions, Darren Bowling. You're watching the Countdown to Kickoff pregame show right here on the BallGame Blitz and on the TCA Facebook page. We're back after this.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Aria.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
TCA decked out in the all-black tonight with white numbers and Trinity etched across the front of the jerseys. Welcome back, everybody. Diamond Dave McCulley, along with Stan the Man Gerard. Philip Robertson is our producer-director. Jay Cashin is our executive producer-director. And, of course, Paul Schultz of the gang at Worthy Road Studios making it possible on the TCA Facebook page. The captains out there on the near side here, Nick Jones, along with Halen Wilkerson, Daniel Cashin, Nicholas Riddick, and Harrison Vance about to go out to midfield to meet the trifecta of the Bruins across the way. Let's remind you tonight's broadcast being brought to you by the Blacksmith Restaurant, Carlock Nissan, Foundation Bank, Aloha Pools, Jones Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Deaton's Carpet, Elite Dental, Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Bank of Jackson, Food Right, Waterwell Solutions, Tennessee Tractor, West Tennessee Bank, and McCoy's Heating and Air. Well, Stan, we heard from Coach Bowling a moment ago. We've dissected a lot of things here in the pregame. What's your thoughts about the game as we get ready for the coin toss? The beautiful new scoreboard down to our left, the digital, and it looks great just like it did last week and the week before. But what's your thoughts about this game between the Bruins and our Lions?
Well, I think it's important that, we win the coin toss. So in this case, a lot of times you want to defer the second half. I think it's important for both TCA and USJ, either one, to have the ball first and to get an early score in the game and establish themselves. So that's what we need to do, get the ball early and establish ourselves against USJ and not have to dig ourselves from a hole like we've had to do in so many years past. If we can do that, I think it could end up being a very good night, because I think there are a lot of matchups in this game are very favorable to the Lions.
The mental aspect of the game, Stan, haven't beaten them since 2014. USJ's pretty well on the series as of late. Does that play into fact, getting by the mental part of it?
Well, the deal is a lot of these kids on the TCA varsity team, they at least have some victories over TCA, whether it be at the middle school level or the 4th and 5th grade. So they know what it is like to beat USJ on this field and over on McClellan Road as well. They have a taste of it. They just want to get a big piece of the pie tonight.
The captains, we mentioned the captains for the Lions. The captains for USJ coming toward us. Titus Taylor, a senior running back. Also will be Anderson Preston, the kicker. And the other player will be number 60, that being John Thomas Langley. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll come back. Coin toss and opening kickoff. It's coming up next. The Bruins and the Lions here at 10 Windy City Road. Stay with us back after this on Worthy Road Studios.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Waterwell Solutions offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1272.
I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. Outstanding rendition of your national anthem. That was preceded by Clint Reed's invocation. I'm Dave McCulley, Diamond Dave, along with Stan the Man Gerard. It's TCA and USJ, the captain's meeting on the big purple tee. The new tee, by the way, the scoreboard down to our left. Beautiful job that Jay Cash and the gang have done getting that ready. And we'll give you all the acknowledgement for some of the people behind that as well. Stan, the coin toss taking place down on the big purple tee here at 10 Windy City Road. You and I have been here for a lot of the action for the last 15, 17 years. And the bottom line is it doesn't get any better than USJ TCA, does it?
Well, this is our 15th year together calling these TCA games together, Diamond Dave, and you've got 18 overall, if my memory is correct, but they do not get any bigger than TCA and USJ. Like I said, it does not mean it's not a region game, so we don't have that to worry about. But region game or not, It's for neighborhood pride. It's for bragging rights. You take this even more, almost, if not more important than you do a region game.
No doubt. A couple of people we did not mention. Patrick Bunch, great baseball coach, is tuned in. I see Tommy Chapman coming up the stands there. Melinda Chapman has been listening to us as well. Well, Floyd Flippin is the white hat, and USJ has won the toss, and they have elected to defer. So TCA will get this football on offense to begin the game in a matter of moments.
That's what I like to see, TCA on offense first. Give them a heavy dose of LT right off the bat and punch him right in the face to start this ball game and give him a bloody nose early.
How suspect is USJ stopping the run? They gave up 200. What did I tell you earlier, Stan? They gave
close
up
to 300.
Almost 300 yards, 298 yards to Union City. And the Union City's a good football team. I think TCA as well. I think you're right. They'll have to stop Lakai before I think TCA goes and opens up that offense anymore.
Well, it's not only Lakai. Cooper Vale's the quarterback, a fine runner in his own right.
The RPO.
He's only got 2 carries in the season, but he's got 29 yards on those 2 carries.
And had the winning touchdown here just a couple of weeks ago.
He is very capable. We got some others, some of our second line guys that have not had a chance yet this year are more than capable. So it's not just a one-man show. And don't forget our passing game. The second leading receiver in the entire state of Tennessee last year, Braden Waller, is a wideout for TCA.
Little cat and mouse. USJ came out to the end zone to my left. Now TCA runs out to a standing ovation from many of the fans. And we get you ready for the kickoff here on Worthy Road Studios. Of course, Worthy Road Studios, the BallGame Blitz Network, also brings you Jackson Christian, USJ, Peabody, along with Union University, all their home games, including volleyball, soccer, basketball, softball, and baseball. I noticed this week, big news, Union's allowing they teamed up with one of the local banks. They're allowing free admission to all events this year. You and I may have to go out there free. You mentioned free, we're there. Rockabilly Baseball, and we're glad that next Saturday they'll be with us up at Bethel University with the Bethel home opener in football. The Bruins will be kicking off to our left, and the Lions will bring Waller and Nick Jones, and also back to receive this kickoff will be Owen Atwood. I think they want to probably keep it away from Waller.
Diamond, the big question about those Union games, somebody's underwriting the tickets. Is somebody going to underwrite the concession stand?
Probably not. Yeah, that doesn't help you and I out.
No.
Announcers love free food. To
we
kick
do,
it away.
We don't get paid much, but we do work for food.
That's right. To kick it away will be a very good kicker. That's Anderson Preston. He'll kick it away, the senior. He'll move it here to the hash mark. You can watch it on your screen. Waller will be the middle guy. Nick Jones here to the near side, and far side right will be Atwood. That Lakai in the up position as well, standing at about the 20-yard line.
Late leg addition to the kickoff return team, Nate Paguaga coming out, as well as Braden Waller is going to be on the kickoff team. We're expecting maybe some hanky-panky during this open kickoff. Well, Diamond Dave, the temperature is lower, the skies have cleared, the lights are on, the grass is green. It's a beautiful night for football in West Tennessee. The scoreboard's working, and you're getting ready to watch one of the big rivalry games in all of West Tennessee. We welcome you watching this ball game from around the state this evening and from around the country, and for that matter, from around the world. We're just about set for the kickoff. USJ in the white, TCA in the black, with the call of the game, the Hall of Famer, the voice of TCA, Diamond Dave McCullough.
Along with you, Stan, you're one of the voices as well. Here's Preston to kick it away. I like Lakai Tompkins in that up position there. Let's see what they do. A little stagger now. They'll kick it, and they'll kick it. And it's going to be here to the near side. That's going to be Nick Jones. Nick Jones will go far side right. He'll try to turn the corner over there, tripped up and knocked down to about the 23-yard line. About a 18-yard return, and there, TCA will have it stand. First play from scrimmage offensively.
Yeah, they're going to spot that. Try that again. They're going to spot that one about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, a little further than I thought. That's 24, I think, Stan. 24.
Did not like him going east and west so much, but still a good return, and they are moving it back to the 24. We got that left foot spot.
You like it when we go north and south. 24-yard line, 1st and 10. Vales will be the quarterback. That offense, Vance, Wilson, Cashin, Wilkerson along the front line with Connor Kay. Vales the quarterback. Tompkins is the running back. Vales, outstanding young athlete. He'll be in that shotgun with Tompkins behind him in the pistol. Sends 2 receivers here to the near side, as you see on your screen. One far side right, top of your screen. Put that man in motion. Vales gives it to Tompkins. We're not surprised. Plunders his way from maybe 3 to the 26 or 7 stand.
Good, solid 3-yard pickup to start this ball game, running straight at him.
that defensive front. And now we've got one of the kids from USJ coming up a little lane. Saying that young man coming up lane is Mills Terry. You had the scoop. He's fighting a bad knee.
Yeah, credit him for giving the effort. He's not going to play on offense, we don't think, but he is struggling defensively as well.
His dad, a very successful insurance agent here, and now here's Bales, and I think it's going to be false, or let's see. It's going to be false start. They say the left guard, so the 5-yard penalty will negate about the 4-yard gain they had, so they'll move it back now. It's going to be second down and about 12.
And if you notice, we have the officials hot mic the golden tones of Floyd flipping the white hat tonight.
Outstanding attorney up in the Humboldt area and Gibson County area, and for that matter in Madison County as well. They go back in the pistol, 2nd and 12. Give it to Tompkins again, and nowhere to go. He gets back to the 20, and that's it. That's a loss of another yard, Stan. It's going to be 3rd and 13. Not a good start here for the Lion offensive line and the Lion offense.
They blitzed off of the right side, and basically the blitzer was there before he got his hands on the football.
They gambled it was going to be Lakai LT, and that's what they hit pay dirt that time. 3-man front. Looks like a 3-4 defense.
Well, I suspect him to blitz and coming right at Lakai with it, so we're just going to have to throw the ball a little bit to loosen that up.
Bales in the gun again, and he hands it to Lakai. Lakai breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. He's up to the 30 and up to about the 31, but he's going to be about 4 yards short of the first down. It's going to bring out the punting unit. 4th and about 4, Stanley. Good pickup, but not enough.
Yeah, pickup of 9 on the play for Lakai Tompkins, and it'd be 4th and
4th and about 2.5, actually.
Diamond, does it look like we're going for it early?
It looks like it. Let's see if they try to draw them off sides, but
that could be the case.
I think when you got LT back there, anything's possible. He's like Goldsmith, remember?
Oh, yeah.
In the pistol again, doubles each way. Now they're going to snap it. They give it to Lakai. Lakai stumbles, and now they pitch it back this way. Here's the runner to the 40, and that's going to be Waller to the 45. That fooled this announcer, and all the way up to the 45. They had Lakai LT to dive in the middle of the field. Everyone went for it, including this announcer. And Stan, they ran the RPO back over here to Waller, and he's up to midfield for a first down for the Lions.
A Foundation Bank
first down, yeah.
That
did have some foundation to it.
And you know, boy, they were blitzing, and they had Lakai right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah, he would have been a dead duck.
But what that does is that's leaving, like you said, the RPO, the option play, open.
Daniel Cashin hovering over that football. His dad, Jay, in the booth with us. Handoff, Lakai, nothing. They drop him. They're going to give him forward progress, I think, to the 46, but it's going to be about a 4-yard loss. No, I don't think they're going to give him that. It's a 5-yard loss back to the 45.
So they know where our bread and butter is at, and they're making every effort to get it early. But Diamond, that's going to leave holes open somewhere, and it's just a matter of time before Coach Mancini over here next to us in the booth finds those. We start attacking those open holes.
The father of the dude, Kyle Aiken, Andy right below us coming in. It's a loss of 4. You're right, 2nd and 14. Now whistle shrill throughout the evening here. Much different scenario tonight than what we had last week. First, the lights are working. Second, the temperature really nice. I see Jody Pickens, the district attorney over there. He's a USJ grad and a Lambeth grad sitting over there. Speaking of Lambeth, Stan, I went through the the USJ coaching staff. Bryce King, Nick Stamper.
Okay, here
and Jim Hardigree, all Lambeth guys.
The officials just made Lakai Tompkins come out of the game. They said his leg pants were too high. They made him come out to roll him up.
And Bales runs, throws. It's caught! And it's caught at the 40-yard line. Boy, what a great throw by Bales. He threw that between the defenders. Waller caught it. He's down to about the 39, make it 40.
And let's see if we can see this again.
A 14-yard pickup stand. Watch this throw.
Yeah, we're not going to see, I don't guess, but great down and out pattern, 14 yards in the pickup, and another first down.
Great touch, Stan. He threw it over the front line defenders there. The guys playing in front of Waller, and the guys behind him had no chance. And you get it to Waller, he's going to catch it.
Just what I was telling you about.
Waller or Delk that caught that. I think it was Waller.
We find in the holes.
Delk's over there in the slot position. They put Nick Jones in motion. They give it to Lakai. No, it's going to be the RPO. Here they go. Nick Jones to the 35, and he'll be stopped right at about the 36-yard line. He'll get forward progress, I think.
Pickup of about 3 on that play.
The old RPO. Bales runs it well. Bales can keep it or he can dish it. That time he dished it off. Here to the near side, Caleb Williams. Remember, Caleb had a big catch in that first game. Pickup of 2. Let's call it 2nd and a short 8 at the 38. Clock running, 7:48.
we are definitely varying up the offense. So they're not seeing the same play twice in a row like we've seen in years past.
Trying to loosen them up a little. Trying to move a little bit. Now they go with the screen pattern. And he was open and would have had good yardage, and Vales overshot him at the 40-yard line.
Well, unfortunately, that pass would have been perfect if Lakai was 8 feet tall. But
as well as he threw the pass a moment ago. Tristan Vales is watching tonight, so we're going to say good things, even if he messes up a little bit. But the bottom line is he did throw that one over the outstretched arms of LT. Well, it's 3rd down and 8. Big play, 38-yard line. Probably 2-down territory, I would think.
Here at the 38-yard line, yep, it's going to be 2 down.
Triples, top of your screen. Vales rose that way, looks that way. He's going to turn the corner now, zip it in, and it's caught inside the 30-yard line. A great catch. And another great throw. Is that Nick Jones that caught that?
That was Nick Jones.
Yes.
Let's see if we can see the replay on that one. But
a flag on the play, and that's probably going to be holding back at about the 43-yard line. That negates what would have been a 1st down. So the Lions shoot themselves in the foot that time, and that'll bring it back. Going to push that ball back across the 45. He's still walking to the 47, 48. So it's 3rd down now, and stand 18. That hurt.
Yeah, it does hurt, but just more space to run the routes.
Yeah, may not be 2-down territory if you don't convert here. Well, remember that
slant's wide open over here on the right,
sure
on the
is.
left.
Here to the near side is Williams. Now Vales in that pistol with Tompkins behind him again. They give it to LT. He's at the 45, lost the football in midair, and then goes back and gets it at the 40, but he is down at about the 39-yard line. He lost it, standing in midair, and then went back and got it.
A rugby play almost. Just right back to his arms.
It's 4th and a short 10, long 9. Take your pick.
Well, you're going for it here. You're not going to punch it down the end zone. We're going to try and get the 1st down here.
This is utilizing a lot of clock. We're down to 7:10 left. By the time they snap this, it'll be right at 7 minutes.
You know, and I think one of the things TCA wants to do is shorten this game up and keep their offense off the field.
Keep people like Spencer and others off the field. Jones in motion. He runs behind Vales. Vales looks over the middle. Vales throws.
Got wide open.
Incomplete.
Oh.
Had him open and overshoots him down inside the 5-yard line, and the Bruin defense holds.
Well, made the good effort. Pass a little thrown, and the defense for USJ holds. It'll be 1st and 10. Bruins diamond just short of the 40-yard line.
From the TCA 24, the Lions moved it down to the 39, but no closer. And the Bruin offense now will take charge. Noah Spencer, the great running back. Corbin Howard, the quarterback, the junior. He is actually the son of Ben Howard, the former Major League Baseball player that attended Jackson Central Marion.
All kinds of good information on this broadcast.
That's right. 6:48. Ball at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Mr. Howard of the game. Puts a man in motion this way. They hand it off to the running back. That's Spencer. 45 midfield, slashing his way into TCA territory, and is down at about the 46-yard line.
16-yard pickup and a 1st down, boy. They're going hurry up here, Diamond.
No doubt about it. It's 1st down. They hadn't moved the chains yet. Now they move them. Spencer has it again. He'll move his way outside the left hash over there. Gets good yardage to about the 45-yard line. Well, more, not as much as I thought. Only pick him up 2, 2nd and 8. Line defense got on him that time.
Trying to go hurry up offense on us and catch us before we can make some adjustments.
You told me there might be some changes. Lakai's in there at the defensive end slot here to the left. Here's the quarterback. Howard's going to keep it, and he'll hit his way inside the 40. A flag on the play back at about the 44. He's to the 40. He'd be about 4 yards short of the 1st down, but a flag back here in the backfield for USJ. That means normally
a hold.
A hold.
More than likely that's going to be the case, and
Halen works it along that front line, looking at all the numbers there. Lakai's out there. And others will spot them for you in a minute.
Well, if they're going to give us the hold, we're going to be happy to take it.
Well, both teams guilty of a hold early in the game. That's going to move the ball back into Bruin territory, back to the 46. They have to get to the Lion 36 for a 1st down. 2nd and long. 6:06, clock arrested. Howard in that gun. Hands it to Spencer. Spencer looking for a hole. Finds one to the midfield stripe. Upended there. And a nice stop by 66. That's going to be on the tackle. Harrison Vance. Tompkins out of the game. In for him is the guy Stan mentioned a moment ago, Nate Pagagua. It's 3rd down to 11. Big play here, Stan.
26 yards on 3 carries for Spencer so far in this game. Right now, they're just slashing us.
Yep, Spencer, a big hole that time. Offensive line doing a good job. Now Howard rolls. Howard wants to throw. There was sort of a wobbly pass. Not a very good pass at all.
He was his. He
tumbles out of bounds. Aaron Tunstall, the intended receiver. Who hit him, Stan? Could you tell?
Did not see that. I turned my head to look the pass, but I could see it kind of ducking its way out there.
Pressure will make you do that, won't it?
It certainly will. It's going to bring up 4th and 11, and the TCA defense holds, and USJ is going to punt from their own line of scrimmage, the 47 of TCA.
Waller in the game, hustling out very quickly is Gabe Lee. And Waller backs up at about his 10-yard line. Here's the punt. It's a nice end-over-end punt that will bound out of bounds. Almost hit one of the support staff of USJ over there. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be TCA's ball near about the 20-yard line. We'll see where they spot it.
Well, the TCA defense does hold. And we'll get our second crack at the Bruin defense here. Moved the ball fairly effectively at times on our first series. We'll have to see what we can do this time around.
So TCA had it at the 24, moved it to the Bruin 39. Looked like they had something going, and then the hole really cost them. Same thing happened to to TCA.
Now we got
so
the
at the 22.
About 22.
They'll need to reverse and convert the field position here, if nothing else. Tompkins in the pistol. 5:25 left, or 5:26 left in the first stanza. They give it to LT. No, it's going to be the RPO again. Here's
big
the
block.
pitch to Waller. Waller will move to the 30. Waller breaks the tackle, 35. On his feet to the 40, and a nice play by Bales, and a great run by Waller. And who got the block? Was that Nick Jones that got that comeback block?
That's his second 18-yard run, 2 for 36. But that great block there just before that, and that sprung the play open, as you saw on the replay.
Yeah, we have the replay working. Great job of the guys. Hash mark left the ball just right the nose of it near the 40-yard line.
USJ really struggling with that RPO. They're going to have to loosen up on that interior jamming against side, and Lakai coming off the field again, hammering Hank Miller in at tailback.
You folks that maybe novice and don't know the game real well, and we're not demeaning you doing that, the RPO means run pass option.
And again, they sent him off the field about the length of his pants.
Jones in motion again. This time they give it to Hammer and Hank, and he hammers his way for about 3 or 4 yards to the 44.
So the Hammer brings it down with his first carry of the season.
You saw indications earlier with USJ's Spencer being able to run the ball effectively, why it's so important to keep their offense off the field. 43-yard line, let's give him a good 3. Second and a short 7.
You know, I do not know why the officials are riding Lakai just for his pants, like riding up a little bit. I just don't get that.
No, I don't either. Here is Bales. And this time, a little bit of a mix-up on the handoff, and Hammer and Hank not anywhere to go. Ball comes loose, but it's after the whistles. And if anything, a loss, I think, Stan, of a couple of yards.
Oh, maybe a loss.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 10 now.
Loss
of
2
3.
on the play.
Yeah, 3, yeah.
Loss of 3 on the play, so.
We approach the 4-minute mark, Stanley, in a scoreless game between USJ and TCA. Big crowd here tonight on a beautiful night for football or anything else for that matter in West Tennessee.
Yeah, we might see that fake up the middle again, little rollout play, and Waller on a down and out.
Lakai in that backfield. LT right behind Bales.
Blitz.
They throw it out here this time. It's caught by Zane Atwood, and not much, to about the 45. And it's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and 5, and TCA looks like they'll have to punt it again.
5-yard pickup on the play.
Here comes the punt unit. Yeah, they're coming out.
So we're going to go ahead and punt. We've thought about changing punters this week. Let's see who they send back. It looks like Delk's going to be doing the punting this time.
Yeah, Drew English for USJ will stand back near his 20. 3:42 in the first, no score. Delk's a good punter. His family listens and watches all the time. Many of them here as well. Good snap. Delk, plenty of time. And a nice end-over-end punt. And it will be down inside the 10, down inside the 5.
Looky.
Rolls dead at about the 4-yard line. And what a great effort by Delk. And I love what he did, Stan. He took his time. Very smooth punt. And it's down at the 5-yard line. 1st and 10 there. And a great special teams play for the TCA Lions.
50 yards on the punt. My Miss Peggy Curry checking in. She's also keeping tabs on the Warner Robins, Georgia football game tonight. Her alma mater playing football.
How about that?
Ron Simmons went there.
Yeah, we'll have to keep a tab on that Louisville and Georgia Tech game tonight. Boy, I'll tell you what, Stan, you can watch a lot of football tonight and tomorrow. You will not see any field on TV tomorrow that looks any better than this field here does.
Nope.
Just in the middle of the game. Here's the pass out in the flat, little bubble screen, and nowhere to go. The Lions had it defended well. The Bruins had 2 blockers. It didn't work because the Lions had 5 guys out there, and Crash Craddock leading the way.
Number 13 with that catch for no yards on the play.
At 13 is Ryan Hutchison, one of their leading receivers, had 4 receptions last week. We approached the 3-minute mark. Crash Craddock, that's our new nickname for a guy. They're the Craddock boys. They've got a couple of twins here. Handoff, and running it will be Spencer. Spencer, upright runner, puzzles up to about the 8 or 9. He's tackled there by Hammer and Hank, first guy there. Finished off by others, including one Daniel Cashin.
Here you see on the replay they're going into the B cap. We're doing a better job on our penetration now, and big tackle right at the knees by Hammer and Hank Miller, bringing the hammer down.
We'll tell the governor he's calling again. We'll tell the governor we're doing a broadcast. He can call me back during halftime. Governor Lee, 228.
Popular guy you are.
Absolutely. Here is the pass, and it's caught out there, and I'm not sure. He may have. I don't know if he got the first down or not. Very close. Pass caught out there. Nice throw back across his body that time by the quarterback, of course, being, in this case,
Hutchison got that again.
Hutchison caught it, and Stan is 4th and inches near the 10-yard line, or excuse me, the 15-yard line, and Howard really threw a nice bullet out there, and it's 4th and inches. Howard stays in the gun. They'll give it to, I would think, Spencer. He's right to the right of Howard, and Spencer has it. Spencer's going to get the first down and more. He's to the 20, 25, breaks a tackle, 30, 35, and finally brought down. That's going to be a face mask, too, I think, on TCA.
Yeah, tacking an extra 15 onto that.
Yep, so it's 4th and inches,
20. Short
of the 15, and he's got the big run stand, and has a lot on his own, but he did get a good block out there by one of his receivers. Couldn't tell who.
Yeah, he's going to get 23 on the carry.
Yep, you could see it all the way up here that we got a hand in on the face mask. So it's going to be a big gain from the 15 all the way up to the 37, a 22-yard pickup, tacking on 15 more. Yep, and it's all the way down to TCA's 47. And, boy, they're right back at the line of scrimmage. TCA trying to get people off the field. 1st and 10. Handoff, new running back, Titus Taylor, double T with it, inside the 45, and he's to about the 43.
That's what USJ is trying to do, keep us off balance, going to the line of scrimmage quickly because we do sub the line players inside, in and out. 5-yard pickup by Taylor on that.
2nd and 5. They throw it out here in the flat. It's caught by Hutchison. Hutchison breaks a tackle but can't get by the second wave, but he's inside the 40 to about the 38, and it's going to be 3rd and about a yard and a half.
3 receptions, 7 yards for Hutchison.
They love that no-huddle offense, don't they? And it's going to be 3rd down and about a yard and a half, and TCA gave him 5 the cheap way, jumped offside.
You got to look at the ball. You never go on the audio count. Always look at the football teaching point, folks.
How big will this be? And the fact that they took it at their 5, that big pickup, and then the face mask, and now a cheap 5, and Lions hurting themselves a little bit with the penalties. Yep. In the gun again is Howard, puts a man in motion, now sets him down. They hand it off to Spencer. Spencer looking for a hole, finds a little bit of one, then breaks a tackle or two, keeps his legs churning. He's down near about the 26-yard line. Stand a nice run by Spencer.
Good size pickup on the play, about 7 on the play for Spencer. He's sitting at 6 carries for 60 yards already on the night.
Getting late in this first quarter in a scoreless battle between USJ and TCA, but the Bruins are marching toward the school end zone.
We're not tackling real well, Diamond.
Titus Taylor back in at the running back position, and he has the handoff. He's got a hole and just jukes his way to the 10, to the 5. He may go in. It's going to be a touchdown. Titus Taylor goes in, ladies and gentlemen, from where Stan, that was 26 yards out. Yeah. And he broke the line of scrimmage and then juked his way past the linebackers, and it's going to be the Bruins jumping out first to score.
I'll credit the offensive line for USJ opening up a hole at the line of scrimmage, but just very poor tackling by TCA led to that touchdown.
95-yard drive helped by a couple of TCA penalties. And the end to attempt the PAT will be Preston. Snap back, ball down, kick up. It's good. Howard is the holder. And the Bruins lead the game 7-0. We're back after this 1-minute message on Worthy Road Studios and TCA's Facebook page. Stay with us, everybody.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years, the Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Diamond, a big thanks to West Tennessee Bank's Kurt Gehring doubling down on his sponsorship of TCA Athletics. Got him to double his sponsorship with us here. A big thanks to Kirk and the gang.
No doubt about it. Well, the Lions down 7-0 here with 20.4 seconds left in the first. Impressive 95-yard drive, passing, running, and then a couple of big penalties on TCA. Nick Jones has the kickoff near the 10. Coming right at us at the 20. And he's on his feet, 25-30, 35-40, midfield. A couple of guys to beat. He's all the way down to the Bruin 38-yard line. And saving the day was the kicker. The guy that made the tackle was Anderson Preston.
Lakai Tompkins blocks his guy, knocked him all the way to the track. He hit him so hard.
He took that at the 10. That's going to be a 40. Let's make it 56-yard. Let's make it, what, 54.
See what happens when you run north and south, Dave?
Took it at the 10. He's at the 37. Let me do my math. 53-yard kickoff return.
53-yard return, yep. Scoring update. Jackson Christian leads Good Pastures 7-6 in the first quarter of that game.
How about that? Far side right, Waller. In the slot will be for the Lions. That's going to be Owen Atwood. Receiver here to the near side is Williams. Here is the RPO. Bales keeps it. Bales wants to toss it, and he does toss it. At the last split second, somehow, magically, he got that ball to Owen Atwood, and Atwood's inside the 30. And what a great decision and execution by Cooper Bales.
So TCA doing a nice job.
They've had trouble with that RPO.
Yeah. So that was what a...
down to a 25. About a 13-yard pickup. So, receivers, far side right again. Tompkins back of the pistol. Atwood moved. Now he sits. Or it would have been illegal motion. Down to 1 second left in the first stanza. What do you do after your opponent scores? You come right back and score and make a statement of your own. Can TCA finish it off? Bales throws underneath, caught, and on his feet to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and on his feet still, not out of bounds, inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. What a nice play by Caleb Williams. Caught the ball, stayed in bounds. And Stan, I think that's 2 plays in a row that USJ thought TCA was going to run out of real estate. Instead of running out of real estate, they ran down the field for big yardage.
And Caleb Williams with, what's that, about a 21-yard pickup?
21-yard pickup. He's down inside the 10 to the 7. That's going to end the first stanza. 7-0 Bruins, but the Lions are growling and prowling. Back after this 1-minute message on Worthy Road Studios and the TCA Facebook page with Lion Football. Stay with us.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Well, we start the second quarter, USJ with a 7-0 lead. TCA driving, quick scoring updates. Riverside and Peabody, they're tied at 7 into the first quarter. Jackson Christian leads Good Pasture 7-6.
That's some powerhouses, all 4 of those teams, no doubt about it. Well, the ball will be placed at the 7-yard line. And in the gun again will be the Coop. Cooper Vales with Tompkins right behind him. It could be LT time. It is LT time. He carries that football, ladies and gentlemen, to the 5, to the 4, to the 3, to the 1. Is he in? It is a touchdown, Lakai. A 37-yard drive after the 53-yard kickoff return by Jones, and the Lions within an extra point of tying the game, Stan Gerard.
Well, Diamond Dave, we've thrown everything but the kitchen sink at him. No fancy plays, just a widely varying offense. And quite frankly, that has now forced USJ to loosen up on them attacking through the B gaps at Lakai, shoots straight for him on the double blitzes, and all of a sudden now Lakai is going to be open.
Cash in the snapper, Atwood the holder, and in to kick it is Delk, but whistles before he can get to it. Probably going to be illegal procedure, I would think, or it could be offsides. Let's wait and see.
Another scoring update.
Offsides, USJ.
You might want to consider going for 2 here. Harding Academy leads Humboldt in Humboldt 7-0. Harding Academy making the trip west this week, unlike last week when they forfeited against West Carroll.
They said, it's too hot. We ain't coming.
It's too hot. Too hot for the hot
Now,
tub.
Philip Robertson and his golf team here, great boys and girls program. They've never done that, despite it being hot. The putters were hot, is what it was. Philip does a great job. Again, Delk in to kick it.
Direct snap to your kicker and run to the corner.
Here's the kick by Delk. And up and through. It's good. We're tied at 7. 11:53. Well, again, what do you do when your opponent scores? You come back and score yourself. Mark of a good team and a well-coached team. Back after this 30-second break on Worthy Road Studios.
I will be the greatest, greatest, greatest. 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 I will be
Diamond Dave, another scoring update, and I have complete confidence that Blake Butler will get his first victory as the head coach of Evangelical Christian. They lead Kingsbury 28-0 with 5:07 to go in the first quarter. Bass, your team's getting beat tonight.
Most famous alumnus of Kingsbury?
Seabass?
No. Mike Butler, great basketball player at Memphis.
I was going to go with Seabass.
He was the Seabass, I'll put him in there, tie him. But
okay.
Butler was one of the guys to the precursor of Pistol Pete. Here's the kick. And the Bruins have it and dropped it. And trying to pick it up and picking it up and saving the day at about the 20-yard line. Boy, the Bruins got back on that one after a drop. It was that Spencer that was bringing it back. It was, yes.
Yeah, they're going to.
Kept his composure. I'll say that for the game, man.
I mean, basically, they fumbled the ball forward 10 yards. They watched an old highlight film from Dave Casper and the Raiders on the fumble Rooski
I thought you were
play.
going to say Dave McCulley. I fumble a lot in life. It's tied 7-7.
If you remember Dave Casper.
Big tight end for the Raiders.
You're old.
The Raiders. Yeah, that does age us a little bit, doesn't it, Stan? Of course, that was when the Raiders were so dirty and mean. I loved them.
They were good, too.
Valentnikov, LaMonica, handoff, Spencer. Spencer breaks a couple of tackles. He's loose. Better grab him, folks. He's inside midfield, down to the 45-yard line, and boy, what a great run. This kid's everything we were told about him. Sandy, last week, 40 carries, 271 yards, and 4 touchdowns. If that's not enough offense, he had 2 interceptions as well. He's a good player.
He's already at 97 yards.
He's a great player. Keeps those legs really moving. Here's a handoff this time to Titus Taylor. He's open, 35-yard line. And finally, the Lions get him at about the 30. Well, they made it look really easy, Stan, on 2 consecutive runs, they being the Bruins.
Well, USJ's already got approaching 140 yards of offense, and we're only not even 1 minute into the second quarter of play.
All right, here in the flat, pass to Hutchinson. Hutchinson's loose, and he's inside the 20 and all the way down to about the 17-yard line. 3 plays, 3 snaps, 2 runs and a pass, and they picked up big yardage from 120 to the other 20.
Well, they didn't go this quick last week, so this is a new wrinkle.
Yeah, they put that in there, didn't they? Spencer, great hole. Look at that hole. Stan could run through that. He's inside the 5 and tumbles his way to the 3, and Stan, not trying to be cute, that was a gigantic hole opened up by the right side of that offensive line.
118 yards on 8 receptions.
Ball all the way down to about the 3 or 4 yard line, and now timeout. The Lions call the TO.
Smart move.
We need one. Let's take a 30. No, yeah, it is TCA that called it. The Bruins knocking on the door. Well, they're trying to answer exactly what TCA did. We're tied at 7, exactly 11 minutes and a half. Back after this 30 on TCA Network and Worthy Road Studios.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Another scoring update for you. Fayette Academy leads McNary 14-7 in that ball game, end of 1.
Interesting scores. A lot of tight games around the area. And people are getting their money's worth no matter where they might be tonight. We've got our good one going here. Well, USJ knocking on the door. 1st and goal at the 4. 3 plays, 2 runs and a pass. And, man, they picked up some yards. Actually, 5 plays now. Hand off Spencer. Spencer's found the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. 4 yards out, an 80-yard drive.
There should be a flag on the USJ kid right there. Hands to the face mask after the play.
4-yard run by Spencer. Capping off, as we said, the 6-play, 80-yard drive. And just like that, the Bruins retake the lead at 13-7. And the kicker, Preston, will try to make it 14-7. I didn't see that, so you saw
Yeah, Spencer got that.
Little hanky-panky, a 4-yard run. He's up, and it's true. It's 14-7 Bruins. 10:55 left here in this second stanza. Back up to this 30 on Worthy Road Studios in the BallGame Blitz.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Diamond scoring update. Milan leads Gibson County 14-6 in that ball game. Westview over Scotts Hill 7-0 in that contest. As we said earlier, Riverside and Peabody tied at 7, and Fayette Academy leads McNary 14-7.
Lions will send back Waller in the middle. Jones, he's flanked there by Jones and Atwood. And now what do we have? They got to reverse it. The team's on the wrong side of the field there.
Well,
so
you think somebody would have figured that out?
Yeah, both teams were
East
and West when they should have.
I can see that happening in a 4th or 5th grade game, but
exactly. The kicker in this case will be Drew English.
And he's got a big leg. He can certainly put some English on the kick.
I was looking for a line, but you beat me to it. 10:55. Well, Waller now will be down to our left. He and Jones and Atwood.
He's got good control with
sounds
his
like
foot.
Yeah, he does. Spins it in the air, end over end. Waller's going to gather it in inside the 5. Waller coming right at us. 15-20. Got a head of steam up 25-30, 40. Still breaking a tackle to the 44-yard line. And Stan, both special teams have done their job tonight, haven't they?
Well, TCA, look at this. Absolute north and south. Great job as this good block here down at the bottom, as we can see, opened up a nice hole. And they got the tackle, but not before a big 35, 38-yard kickoff return for the Lions. And, well, I thought we were going to have a timeout, but we're going to be back to play here.
Yeah, special teams player Xander Koch, sophomore, limped off the field. He's under a little duress over there. But their training staff will have to attend to him. Kevin Hansen, our great trainer here right down to my right. Delk goes in motion. They give it to LT. No, it's going to be the RPO again. They give it to Delk. 45 on his feet midfield. Great execution again by Cooper Bales. Boy, he's got that thing down pat. No doubt, Stan. He's really ran that RPO well tonight. And at the last second, gave it up. It's a pickup of 6, 2nd and 4 near midfield.
1, 2, 3, 4. Already the 6th different line to carry the football tonight.
How do you like our lights up here? The lights in the booth are off, but boy, Jay and Phillip have set us up with these. Look at these spotlights. We're big league, aren't we? Pat Summerall.
I'm going to have to get, no, turn the lights on. We don't need those.
No cue, they turned the lights on us. Here's a handoff, nothing there.
Lost one, actually.
Lost a yard or two is LT.
We can take that light off, by the way, anytime.
They are really keying on him, as you might imagine. A guy that had a big game, 175 yards in week 1. Probably would have had that or more last week. 3rd down now and a good 5. Clock running, 9:42. Well, both teams have had big plays on 3rd downs tonight. A couple have been on 4th down. Both of them had executed well under duress. And now Cooper Bales will bring them up, little number 6.
I just hired some electricians to take care of that light problem for us.
LT in that backfield behind him. Cooper bobbles, now throws a little slant-in pattern. Waller, what a great catch. 45-40, the kid special. 35-30, down to about the 27-yard line, and the ball comes loose, and I think they're going to give it to the Bruins, I think. Let's wait and see. Boy, what a great catch, outstretching his arms and hands as much as he could on a slant-in pattern. Caught it, had the 1st down. TCA was in business again, and he coughed it up at the 28 stand.
My, oh my, oh my.
That is a mood changer there, no doubt about it.
That was not, was that ground causing that? That was stripped before he hit the ground.
I couldn't tell. You've got that monitor in front of you there.
Yeah, I called you a little late.
So.
Well, we proved we can move the ball
no
on
doubt,
him. We
no
just
doubt.
got to hang on to it.
Yeah, no doubt.
First turn of the ball game, we'll see how that affects it. Defense guy come up with a big stand here.
Fumble, and the Bruins have it back in business at the 28. I would think it'd be Spencer time. Howard drops back, throws underneath, little bubble screen this time. Caught by Alex Wallace. Not much, but about 3 or 4 yards to about the 24. Tackle there by a host of Lions. Leading the charge was Gabe Lee.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage are the Bruins.
2nd and 5 after the pickup actually of 5. Spencer wrapped up in the backfield. I mean, a big bear hug he was given that time.
The big cheese, Colby Moore.
Moore was there, but also there was Connor Kay. Kobe had a big game the other night.
Yep.
He and Hammer and Hank, the leading tacklers. 3rd and about 6. Handoff Spencer. Spencer running, and they trip him up. What a nice play there. Tripping him up. Was that Moore that tripped him up back there? Shooting through their stand? No, it's Hammer and Hank. Got a hand on him.
Yeah, still, though, Diamond, pick up a 6 on the play.
Great
It's going to be 4th and short.
4th and about a yard. They're going to go for it. It's got to be Spencer, I would think. Lions.
They're going to hard count us.
4-man front. Yeah, I would think so. Lions don't go for it, though. Here's Kobe right here on the edge here. Now they move Spencer to the left of Howard. They give it to Spencer. Spencer has the 1st down as he dives his way to the 40, up to about the 41. Didn't need a lot, didn't get a lot, but he got enough.
Noah Spencer already 12 carries, 130 yards on the night.
He's a workhorse, no doubt about it. Carried it 40 times the other night, Stan.
Fumble.
They throw it out there. And
Diamond, that was a lateral pass, and they fumbled the football.
Sure
that is a rush.
Went out of bounds, did it?
Yep.
Bruins get a break there. A loss of about 6, 2nd and 16. Both teams have executed really well tonight, but both have shot themselves in the foot a couple of times as well.
You know, that's
2nd and 16, the ball all the way back to the 36.
That was a very big play there.
No doubt. Handoff, Spencer.
Miscommunication.
Spencer, yeah, it was. I don't think he expected the handoff.
Well, look at this play again here.
Here it is. You watch it.
Look at this play, the total misconfusion.
They weren't set real well either.
They had no
idea.
That was
the bench called in the play. Someone was not on the same page.
What do they call in the military? Some sort of snafu?
Yeah. Well,
I used a more pleasant word than the military would use.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I was thinking the same thing. 3rd and 16. Beautiful night. Sun's already gone. Cloud cover, little orange tint over there. Howard throws. Incomplete. Had a man coming across the middle, Alex Wallace, but Lions had it for the most part pretty well covered.
Diamond Jones is on the coverage. Did a good fake there. Not much of a pass rush there until too late. Pump right down the middle. Kind of thrown into double coverage, but that's a ball that realistically that should have been caught by Wallace.
Could have been caught.
And we'd like to welcome all the Bruins fans watching the TCA broadcast tonight. We thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Alex Wallace almost came up with a magical catch. Here's the punt by English. A high punt that will tumble out of bounds. Not a very good punt at all. And TCA is going to come out of that with pretty good field position near about their own 42-yard line.
Yeah, here's that last play. Again, good protection. Came in, yeah, a little overthrown, but Wallace would tell you he should have that any day of the week.
I think so, yeah. He's a good receiver. 6'29".
Well, Diamond, the TCA defense holds there. The USJ had been pretty much moving at will. The TCA offense pretty much moving at will, so it's a push on that turnover for TCA.
Then that ball went out of bounds. What happened at the 44-yard line? It tumbled down here. It must have went out before then, yeah. I'm surprised.
He had real good English on that kick.
Not so much, did he?
You're just like your 9-iron.
His nouns and pronouns and depositions weren't good, or suppositions and all those kind of things.
We don't say the word pronouns anymore.
That's right. First down and 10 at the 44 of the Bruins. Tompkins, a little bit of a mix-up on the handoff.
Oh, look at that.
But look at that power. Down to the 35-yard line. The kid is a special player, no doubt. He's going to go down, Stan, as one of the great ones of all time. You're just a sophomore.
They tried blitzing the B gap on the near side. We blocked it well. Great blocking between the left tackle, left guard, and you can see the brute power of LT on that play.
He's not only got speed, but he just churns, doesn't he? He grinds. Second down and a short 2. Ball at the 36. In motion, Delk. They give it to LT again. This time they stop him.
No.
Stop him again. Now he's still on his feet, and he's going to be close to the first down.
Very close, maybe an inch short.
By all practical purposes, he should have been stopped for a 2 or 3 yard loss.
He's going to pick up 1 on the play.
Second and inches, or make it
Broke
third
one
and
tackle.
inches. Third and inches. Got the digital. It is a first down by just inches.
Oh,
Excuse
wow.
me. Yeah, we'll take it.
We got the benefit of the spot there.
5:34 left in the half. USJ leads the game 14-7. They led 7-0. TCA caught them, and now they lead 14-7, and the Lions have something else going again. They threatened the blitz again, and now a flag, and let's see what happens. It's going to be offsides of the Bruins.
Yeah, they were itching there on the top of the screen, as you can see, and they just got a little antsy there.
Barrett Shelton, number 50, is one of the guys that jumped.
So now, Diamond, with this being a 1st and 5, ball's at the about 32. This is almost like a free play here.
It really is.
Take a shot. Take a shot towards the end zone. You got single coverage here at the bottom of the screen. Again, the slant wide open.
We're not gamblers, but if we were, it would be house money here. Here's the RPO again. They flip it back to LT. A high pitch back to him, but he turns the corner at the 30 and is driven out of bounds by McMillan, the linebacker. That's two big guys going to each other there.
One. Look at some great blocking there. Great kick out block there. Almost drove him into the ball. Good block there. We had a block. 20 made a block. Switched off and made another block there. That's just fine blocking on that play.
Picked up
8.
About 4 yards.
Oh.
Remember, it was,
that's right.
It was first and 5. Now it's second, and that's all right. 2nd and 1. And Stan, that was a great play by LT because Vales had too much English on that thing up around his helmet, wasn't it?
Well, the TCA part, he blocked his guy too good.
2nd and about a yard. Ball at the 20, near the 25. LT, and no, it's going to be Vales running it again. There's Waller. Waller turns the corner, got those magic feet. He's still on his feet, still on his feet, still on his feet.
Move.
And all the way inside the 15-yard line. That kid, when it looks like they've got him stopped, he's not.
11-yard pickup for Waller.
Foundation Bank first down.
On that play. Waller with 3 rushes and 40 yards.
Normally he does it with his hands. Tonight he's doing it with his feet for the most part.
Waller's got 88 net yards on the night.
Both teams have gone to different game plans tonight. Yeah, sure have. LT with a handoff this time. That's nothing but power, brute strength. The offensive line following Cash in the center and others. He's inside the 10, down to the 9.
3-yard pickup.
It's going to be 2nd down and 7. TCA can get a first down without scoring.
So basically the only player who hasn't rushed the ball yet is Vales.
Yep.
And until they cover those pitch outs, he doesn't need to.
They take Atwood, put him in the left slot over there. TCA does. Number 20. Waller and Delka to the near side. They bring Atwood in motion. They give it to LT. LT inside the 5, inside the 4, down to the 3, down to the 2. Ball popped loose, but I think he's down. The Bruins jumped on that football, but he's down, I think. And it's going to be first and goal, I think, Stan, down near about the 2-yard line.
Pickup of 7 on the play.
No, they've got it third down. It's going to be about a yard short of the first down. Excuse me.
Yeah, just short, but
less than a yard.
Yeah, this is
third and less than a yard at the 3, Stan.
We're basically on our and goal offense.
No doubt. LT, you think?
Duh.
Tompkins. They hit him in the backfield, and they stop him for a loss.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Keyed on him that time, and a great penetrating move. And coming across that time appeared to be Nate Height, the linebacker.
Yeah, sometimes
great
you go.
defensive
Sometimes
play.
they
go the well too many times, can't you?
You stole my thunder there. Exact wording. Went to the well just once too often.
Well, it's 4th down about.
That would have been a great play. Fake the handoff to him, and then Super Cooper around the end on a little trot to the corner.
4th and 3 for the first down, and 6 yards away from pay dirt. Vale's talking to LT, and I think we have a timeout.
Yeah, timeout for USJ. And with that, we're going to take a break. You're watching TCA football on the BallGame Blitz and the TCA Facebook page.
McCoy's Heating and Air specializes in more than just HVAC services. Our service department has expert plumbers to handle a wide variety of plumbing issues. Do you have a dripping faucet, broken toilet, or broken water heater? Whatever the issue may be, contact McCoy's today for quick service. Call McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Diamond Dave, Riverside starting to establish their dominance over Peabody 22-7, and Good Pasture starting to establish their dominance over Jackson Christian 20-7.
Yep, not surprised by either one of those scores, although Peabody and Jackson Christian is one of the best teams in the area. Peabody down a little bit this year. Well, here we go. They hand it off to Lakai. LT is inside the 5. I think he's going to be short.
Very close.
He's down near the 3. That's got to untangle bodies and see if he got it or not. The Bruins say they've held, and I think they have. About a yard short. He got to the 4 stand, and that's it. And the Bruin defense holds with 2:43 left in the first half. The Lions just came up a little tad short, and Stan, you go back to the play before that one. When they stopped LT back there for the loss, that's the big play of the defensive series.
I really would have thought we had gone to the outside with that call, Diamond.
So the Bruins, well, they're going to bring in the chains and measure just to make sure.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Yep. It's Saturday. Everyone can sleep in a little bit tomorrow. Deanna Fox is tuned in tonight. Ken Northcutt, Larry Vales, Stella Vaughn. Kay Sharon says, go Bruins. Betty Lucky, John Michael Holiday, and Amy Lawrence all tuned in. They stretch the chains here.
Did you say Lisa Northcutt?
Ken Northcutt.
I saw Lisa at the grocery store today.
All right.
Ken, I got a little gift for you if I can find it, my friend.
So the Bruins hold, and the Lions come up a yard short, and the ball's going to be at the 4-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 there, 2:43. Boy, a big turnover here for the Lions would help, wouldn't it?
So both defenses dodge a bullet.
Sure do. 4-yard line. And here we go with Spencer in that backfield and a big
look at that
hole.
hole.
My goodness, what a hole. 25. He didn't quite make the 25, but he gets to the 20, Diamond Dave. And a pickup of 16 yards. And Stan, that was a gigantic hole right toward us here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's 1st and 10. The Bruins go to that no huddle offense. Here's Spencer again, student body here to the left. Breaks a tackle, breaks another, but a flag comes in. It's going to be holding on the Bruins.
Look at this play though on this.
The goalkeeper called it there.
Look at the control Spencer has.
It's going to be
uses his blocking, kicks it outside.
Titus Taylor grabbed the jersey that time, Stan, excuse me, of Gabe Lee, and just held on and took him for a ride. That ride's going to cost him yardage, and another big play by Spencer is negated.
That was I'm a TCA guy. That's a beautiful run.
It was. He's nifty, no doubt about it. He's powerful and nifty at the same time. Big crowd across the way, the Bruins. Lions have a gigantic crowd here right below us and around us. So it's going to be first down now and 16. Hand off Titus Taylor, the little water bug. He stopped for no gain at all. Might even lost a yard to about the 13. He did. It's going to be second now and about 17 yards.
4 carries, 34 yards, and here comes Mr. Spencer back in.
Minute 56. The Bruins have to be careful. The Lions would love a turnover, but the clock now becoming a factor late in the second stanza.
Yeah, this definitely changes the they're still going to run it.
Hand off Spencer. Spencer trying to go far side right. Twist and turns this way to about the 18. It's going to be third and about 12 now. Third and 11.
Pick up about 4 on the play.
TCA calls a timeout.
Smart play. Want to discuss it. Third and long for them. Let's go ahead and take a break. You're watching TCA football on the TCA Facebook page and BallGame Blitz.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back, everybody. It's almost halftime. That means Stan Gerard and Diamond Dave will have a little snack courtesy of Dexter Williams, our good buddy behind us. He and Jay Cashin. Appreciate them very much. Always take care of us out here, don't they, Stan?
They certainly do. Certainly do that for us, and we appreciate it so much. Well, buck 36, USJ leads 14-7, dodging really 2 bullets. We've had the ball twice, and they've been able to shut us down.
Spencer has it. Spencer breaks a tackle and cannot break it, and it breaks another one. He's up to it. He may have the first down. My goodness, Stan. That's poor tackling on the Lions' part that time. Love our kids to death, but Stan should have been stopped for us. And let's see where they mark it. It's going to be fourth. Well, they say he went out of bounds across the way, so it's fourth and about 3.
He's got unofficially 16 carries and 160 yards. I have confidence.
Ooh, how big was that? That's scary, though, wasn't it?
I have confidence we're going to make some adjustments, and they're going to go ahead and punt here.
Yep. And back to punt it will be Drew English. Waller will stand back near his own 35.
Remember, he had that bad punt a little while ago.
Sure did. Now whistles, and TCA calls a timeout, I think. Timeout on the field. Let's keep it here. We'll remind you that tonight's action being brought to you by Jackson Christian, of course, USJ Peabody. Some of the games being broadcast throughout the years by BallGame, Blitz, and the Sports Network. Also, you hear these games watch the games as well. Rockabilly Baseball, Bethel Sports Now, Union University, and all the folks. And Stan, the Blacksmith Restaurant, Carlight Nissan, Foundation Bank, who brings you our first downs. Aloha Pools, Jones Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Deaton's Carpet, Elite Dental, Humboldt Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram, Bank of Jackson, Food Right, Waterwell Solutions, Tennessee Tractor, West Tennessee Bank, and McCoy's Heating and Air. Just saw the great fine folks that make it possible.
Boy, not only do we have the USJ folks watching this broadcast, now we've got the Jackson Christian crowd tuning in.
Yeah, Morgan Graves is tuned in. Brad Keltner's with us. Coach Bunch earlier with us. Here's the punter back. That's English. He'll get it away. Good snap to him. He gets it away. High punt, but not a long punt. And the Bruins will fall on it near midfield. And now with 1:19 in the half, down 14-7, the Lions have great field position. And let's see what they can make some magic happen here.
Boy, again, he got some great, thank you, sir. Got some great English, had some English on that punt, just like well, I shouldn't say you're pitching, probably more like your son's pitching wedge.
That's exactly right. Great golfer. I want to send along, he's watching tonight, I want to send along our thoughts and prayers to one of his best friends, Harper. Her aunt passed away tonight in Atlanta, in Anderson, South Carolina. Jeremy may be going down there tomorrow, but our thoughts and prayers to Harper and her entire family. Miss Tina passed away just less than an hour ago. 1:19. Triples far side left. One receiver here to the nearest side. Bales looks this way, throws this way. Great catch, diving catch. That's caught by Delk on Waller, excuse me. And he's out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. Didn't get a lot, but enough to catch it and then get out of bounds with 1:13.
He's got 52 yards on 3 receptions.
Far side left this time now will be Atwood. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Cooper Bales with LT behind him. They bring LT out of the backfield. And now here's the ball underthrown, incomplete. I think maybe getting a hand on that. Was that Mills Terry that got a hand on that ball?
Let's see if we can see that one more time. Nope.
Just a bad throw or
yeah,
got away
Mills
from him?
Terry, heavily, his right knee heavily braced.
Yep. He's giving it a go. Randy Coble's tuned in tonight. Hello, Randy. Matt Coble tuned in tonight. 14-7, 1:07 left. Well, now it's 3rd down and 6. You got to convert now if you're TCA to keep this drive alive. Cashin hovering over that football. About ready to snap it to Cooper Bales. He claps those hands. He's got it. Cooper looks, throws it out here to LT. Nowhere to go. Runs out of real estate. Well defended.
Well,
and now they grab him and bulldog him down at about the 41-yard line. Saying he may have got a first down after all. My goodness, what a play by Tompkins.
47, that's 3, 4, 5, 6 for LT on that play. He ran out of real estate, so you know what he did on that play? He made some more.
It's 4th and a yard. He didn't get the first down. I thought he did, but they say he stepped out of bounds. Now they rewind the clock. Now it starts again with 50 seconds.
RPO left side.
Yeah, 4th and a yard. Clock running, 40 seconds. The crowd saying, getting a little anxious, saying go, go, go. 39 seconds. 4th and a yard. Bales looks, Bales throws. They get Waller down there, and he caught that football! He caught that football. Loses his helmet. He's inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. He's going to come down as one of the great receivers of all time. Now a flag comes in late.
Let's see that one again.
Took his helmet off. 29 seconds.
Yeah, you can't do that on the field.
Didn't mean to take his helmet off, but he sure did. And that's going to be half the distance to goal, I think.
Well, Waller's helmet's off.
That's what I'm saying. His helmet came off. I don't think the kid meant to take it off, but when he went up to get the ball, try to get the ball, the defender, he caught him around the helmet and ripped the helmet off.
Well, then that's flag.
Personal foul. Yep, that's what they call, Stan.
Ooh, that's half the distance. So with 29 seconds, Diamond Dave, you're going to have the ball.
Coach Pritchard's out on the field. He's out at the 20-yard line marker, and he wants an explanation. But I had a good look at it, Stan. The kid didn't mean to do it, but he went up to try to intercept the ball, and he caught Waller around the helmet and took his helmet off.
If your eyes say it was true, then it's the truth.
Well, you know, I did have surgery.
I just trust what Diamond Dave had to say. We're in a timeout. We're going to take a quick one ourselves. You're watching TCA Football on Worthy Road Studios and the TCA Facebook page.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Aria.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Timeouts? No.
Ball's at the 5-yard line. TCA out of timeouts. 29 seconds left. TCA down 14-7, but knocking on the door down toward the end zone. The packed parking lot over there and a packed crowd here tonight at TCA at 10 Windy City Road.
If you don't get the score, you might get another play off.
Watch for Waller or Delk, I would think. Maybe Atwood over there. Now they bring Nick Jones in motion. They give it to LT. Lakai,
well,
he's toward the end zone. Is he in?
Yes.
He is in the end zone. 5-yard run by LT Lakai Tompkins. And the Lions go 50 yards in just over a minute, a little over a minute.
His second touchdown of the night. 15 carries, 47 hard-earned yards. And TCA just an extra point away from tying this ball game up as we go into the half.
And Larry Bells is tuned in. Hello, Larry. And the holder will be, again, Atwood. The snapper is Cashin. And trying to tie the game. Here it is, and it's up by Delk, and it is blocked. So it remains a 14-13 game. with 22 seconds left. We'll take a 30 and be back with the closing seconds. Don't go anywhere. A lot of things have happened already. 14-13 Bruins. Stay with us on the TCA Worthy Road Studios and TCA Facebook page back after this.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Well, Diamond Dave, the extra point was missed. Not a big deal at that moment, but this game's showing all the signs of going down to the end, so will that come in later on in the game?
Last possession, no doubt. Doodle Butler, no, we thank you, sir. He tells us thanks for doing the game tonight. No, thank you for watching. Helen Malden's tuned in as well.
Ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doodle Butler. Did I say sir?
Sir.
I was thinking Helen, too. Helen Malden.
Now,
And
she
then
might
Doodle
take a
Butler.
ball bat and hold your head for that.
Yeah, well, no, Doodle loves us. So hello, Doodle, up in McKenzie. Here's the kick. Gathered in out there. That's going to be bringing it back, Drew English. And he's down at about the 27-yard line. Well, we've had a little bit of everything. Passing, rushing,
turnovers,
penalties, and you expect nothing else than when these two teams get together. But for the most part, both teams have played well tonight. 14-13 here at the break, unless something crazy happens.
Shall we also say big explosive plays?
Yes. And it will be the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 there, Bruins.
15
Jim Hardigree,
seconds to go.
longtime defensive coordinator. Jim and I, again, I always bring it up. We share something in common. You two, Stan, you and I were the voices of the West Tennessee War Eagles. And Jim was the...
Where was that trip we made down to?
That was Huntsville, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
They told us to get out of there.
We've been told that we can lead in the facility.
We were doing a post game, and Stan said, Diamond, we got to go. There's been a fight. Here's Hardigree watching his team on the offensive side of the ball up to about the 32. I remember they broke one of the War Eagles' legs.
Yeah, and I went down
scuffle.
to get an interview, and they basically says that's going to end the half there. USJ is going to be leading 14-13, but to finish that story up, I went down to the interview. The team owner said, y'all need to get out of here as fast as possible. I walked back up. Diamond goes, what you got for us, Stan? I go, we've been told to leave the facility. Diamond goes, for Stan Gerard, I'm Dave McCulley. Good night, everyone.
Peggy watching us, Peggy Scarlett Curry. Yeah, we got out of there. Then I got us lost. We like to never got back to Jackson. Well, we're at halftime. Your score.
Apparently, Warner Robbins is doing well.
Enough of that, I guess. We'll talk about Warner Robbins when we come back. Maybe two people will care. 14-13. It's a Bruins lead here at the break. Back after this 2-minute break. We'll come back. Stan will have scores. We'll have the scoring recap. And we'll tell you what we expect to happen in the second half when we come back on the TCA Football Network, Worthy Road Studios, and the gang at TCA Facebook page. Stay with us, everybody.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy alongside Diamond Dave McCulley. I'm Stan Gerard, And we're at the half where USJ is leading TCA by a score of 14-13 here at the half. First thing we're going to do is take a look. Thank you so much. We're going to take a look at the scoreboard as we have it right now. Boy, I talked about this in the pregame, and it is coming true. Oakland all over Haywood. First half, it's 35-0 in that ball game. Milan was leading Gibson County 14-6. Hardin County all over South Gibson 34-6. At the half, Harding Academy leads Humboldt 7-0. Riverside leading Peabody 22-7. Last report, ECS was leading Kingsbury 28-0. Westview was ahead of Scotts Hill 7-0. And Union City leads Dyer County by a score of 20-7 in that particular ball game. McKenzie in that ball game leading Chester County by a score of 15-6. That ball game at the half as well. So some scores starting to come in from around West Tennessee at the half. Milan's extended their lead over Gibson County to 28-6. And we'll be looking for some other scores here. As we take a spin around the block here, we'll shift gears and go to one other spot to look for scores. Get you an update on the Jackson Christian game. And apparently that ball game's at the half, so we're not going to be able to get a score there at the moment. Switching over to the Riverside Peabody game, where we'll try and get a score at that location out at Riverside. And Riverside leads Peabody 29-17. They've added another score, so after it was tied at 7, Riverside now establishing their dominance over Peabody by a score of 29-7. Our score here at Trinity Christian Academy, it's USJ 14 and TCA 13. We're going to take a timeout. You're watching TCA football on the BallGame Blitz and the TCA Facebook page.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless. Waterwell Solutions offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1272.
I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Back here at Trinity Christian Academy alongside Dave McCulley, I'm Stan Gerard. We're at the half where USJ leads TCA by a score of 14-13. TCA scored at the very end of the half on a Lakai Tompkins run. The extra point was blocked. Another scoring update. Westview is pushed out to a 35-0 lead over Scotts Hill. That ball game at Westview. And we'll get you another look at the scoreboard a little bit later on in the half. Here's some unofficial numbers from the first half of action. First for USJ, Spencer unofficially 17 carries, 165. Taylor 4 carries for 34. And another carrier with a loss of 6. Wallace 1 reception for 4. And Hutcherson 4 receptions for 20, and another receiver, 1 reception for 0. For TCA, let's look at the rushing or the receiving offense first. It is Braden Waller with 4 receptions, 86 yards. Also for TCA, Tompkins has 1 for 6, and Williams 1 for 21. In the rushing department, Nick Jones 1 for 3. Braden Waller off the RPO 3 for 40. Hammer and Hank Miller 2 rushes for 0. Also for TCA, we'll take a look. That is Owen Atwood with 1 rush for 13 yards, and Lakai Tompkins, 15 rushes, 47 yards, and 2 touchdowns, 1 on a 7-yard run and 1 on a 6-yard run. USJ has really been selling their soul out to try and stop Lakai. They've come out with a double blitz right up the B gap, pinching in on him a lot before he can break to the outside. But the defense is starting to lose because TCA in this ball game has had 6 different athletes rush the football during this ball game. We just don't see that much out of TCA, but TCA doing a great job varying up their offense and giving the USJ defense a lot to look at so far. Owen Atwood also has 1 reception for 5 as well. So far, we've had passes to 4 different Lion receivers. We must remember that USJ will have the football to start the second half, and they've been moving the ball quickly. They've gone to a hurry-up offense from the start of the game, and you look at it, and it's been the Noah Spencer show. Officially 17 rushes for 165 and a touchdown. You take Noah Spencer out of the game, and the rest of their offense has about 54 yards, actually about 48 net yards of offense if you take Spencer out of it, but they're just over 200 yards of offense in this game, while TCA is sitting at 47, 87, 90 yards on the ground, 86, 97, 118 yards through the air, 97 on the ground. So both USJ and TCA just over the 200-yard mark in total offense each during this ball game. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, Double D will have the scoring summary. It's a halftime show here, right here on the BallGame Blitz and the TCA Facebook page.
Your life, your home,
Your business, your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Coach Philip Robertson at the controls. Hi again, everybody. Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard. We're at halftime. A little under 8 minutes before we kick off this second half. And it's a 14-13 Bruin lead. Here's your scoring recap. USJ, 95-yard drive with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Taylor, a 26-yard run. That's Titus Taylor. After Spencer and the quarterback had got him down there, he finished it off. Howard, the quarterback. PAT by Preston made it 7-0 Bruins. Just 2 minutes into the second stanza, the Lions answered. A 53-yard kickoff return by Nick Jones set them up in pretty good shape. And then a 37-yard drive capped off by the Lakai Tompkins 7-yard run. The kick by Delk tied the game at 7-7. Then a 4-yard run by Spencer. A couple minutes after that at the 10:55 mark. An 80-yard drive of the Bruins. PAT by Preston again made it 14-7 Bruins. Then the Lions looked like they were going to go in down 14-7, but then some magic happened there late. And with just a few seconds left in the half, it was LT, a 5-yard run, a 50-yard drive. The PAT was blocked, and we're at halftime, 14-13. Stan, that's how the scoring recap looks. You had the stats. What do you expect in this second half from both teams, for that matter?
Well, both teams, it's fairly even.
And by the way, excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but one of my favorite players of all time, Mandy Graves, by the way, her son down at Auburn, but good buddy of ours, friend of ours, and lovely gal. But one of our favorite former Lions is tuned in, Sergio Pagagua, all the way down in Texas tonight.
That's Pagagua.
Yeah, that's right. But boy, what a great player he was.
Yes, he was.
But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, one other scoring update from my hometown. My Rights Panthers, the number 2 team in the state in 5A in the state of Indiana, lead the Wildcats of Jasper. In Jasper, a tough place to play football at the third quarter, 17-0 in that ball game. Diamond, we're going to find a way to slow this USJ offense down. They're going to hurry up on us. TCA not able to get substitutions in and off the field, and it's causing some situational mismatches for us that we're not able to get the right personnel in the game because they're speeding it up so much, and USJ doing a great job of taking advantage of it. You know, not to mention, I got to be honest, Noah Spencer running like a man possessed, 17 carries and 165 yards, and a lot of those easy yards. And I say that with this, his line for the most part has done a nice job blocking for him.
Both have good offensive lines. You're right. 2 great special running backs in this game, LT Lakai Tompkins and Noah Spencer for USJ. Tompkins, of course, from TCA. For the most part, Stan, they've done a really good job on LT, but TCA has had some help with Waller catching the ball and running the ball, and they've also had good execution, I think, from Cooper Vales on the RPO, the run-pass option.
Well, that's been a game life changer for TCA. You've got looking at this ball game. You know, you're looking at this, and Waller with 3 rushes for 40 yards on the night, and I don't think he had 3 rushes. I don't know if he had that many rushes all last year, but proving very effective. Waller with 80 some odd yards of offense. Remember, this is a 14-13 USJ lead, but TCA was moving down the field effectively, and we had that pass across the middle about 25 or 20 where we unfortunately fumbled the football away, and it looked like it was going to be an easy score there. So we've given one up, much like what Union City did to USJ last week. We've given USJ basically, or more or less a score because we took the score away from ourselves, is what I'm trying to say. And so we should really have the lead.
Yeah, and both teams have had their share of penalties in the game, and obviously penalties never come at a good time, but it seems like in this game they've been even more profound as both teams had something going and shot themselves in the foot.
You remember that one down at about the 10 where we got half the distance to the goal on the 5.
Sure, yeah.
And they've been doing a good job against the run because we quit with the RPO when we got to the goal line. We started to go more back towards the interior plays, and they've been more proficient. You like that word, don't you?
Oh, I like that.
At covering TCA, between the tackles. But, we were able to get that penalty there, and that made it a little bit easier for us to go in between the 2 B gaps and get that second core by LT.
Then USJ had the big penalty ripping Waller's helmet off.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to do it, but they did it, and you got to call it. And then one of the big plays, too, is when they had it 4th and inches from their own 15,
and they
had the big
us.
run, And they had the big run, and then we had the face mask on us.
Yep. And they stuffed us on another play, 4th and it. We've had two possessions. One where we fumbled the ball away, and another one where we turned it over on downs, where we were inside USJ territory and moving.
The Lion defense will have to be the one that will set the tone to begin the second half, because the Bruins will have the ball to begin the second half. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll come back and tell you that when we come back, we'll be seconds away from the second half. This is TCA Football on the TCA Facebook page, Worthy Road Studios.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
McCoy's Heating and Air specializes in more than just HVAC services. Our service department has expert plumbers to handle a wide variety of plumbing issues. Do you have a dripping faucet, broken toilet, or broken water heater? Whatever the issue may be, contact McCoy's today for quick service. Call McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
And we're just about set for second half action. USJ leading TCA at 14-13. Here's some other scores. OBC leads Northside 13-7 at the half. Camden leads JCM 16-8. And I had one other scoring update. Hardin County has now extended their lead over South Gibson to 34-12 in that ball game. And we're just about set for second half action. Milan leads Gibson County 28-6 as well. They're underway up in Good Pasture. Again, it was 20-7, the score of that ball game, just starting second half play. Eagles on the short end of the stick.
I think you and I would both agree, no big shockers tonight thus far.
So far, not really any shockers at all. I thought JCM might give Camden a little bit better, but it's only a one touchdown difference in that ball game. I am a little bit surprised at how easily Westview is handled. Not surprised that Westview's winning, but that they've got a 35-0 lead on them at the half.
Yeah, because Scottsdale gave Lexington all they wanted.
Yeah, and Union City leads Dyer 10-7.
All right. So we're getting ready for the second half. Glad you're with us tonight. Next week, Stan, you and I will be on the road, won't we?
On the road again.
We'll be down at Fed Academy down in Somerville. And
17 minutes for a cheeseburger.
You can bank on one thing. We will not stop at McDonald's on the way in or on the way out.
And to be fair,
where are we going to stop then?
Billy Bob's truck stop?
Back in Brownsville, maybe? Somewhere there? That's a big decision for us, folks.
Yeah, we could do Sonic. We could do Sonic in Brownsville.
Yeah, what was it, 17 minutes we waited down there the last time we were in Somerville?
Yeah. And
well, you had that.
And that was two away from the
You're always bragging
window.
about that app that you have. It didn't work that night, did it?
Well, I wasn't. It doesn't speed it up. It can't speed the line up.
We couldn't get to the windows. Well, that was, yeah.
We couldn't get to the pay window.
Well, we're getting ready for this half, and there's baseball life after all. The Yankees lead Houston 5-2. How about that? Trying to get a U of L score. We follow the Cardinals a little bit, big Kentucky fans, but The Vols and Virginia tomorrow up in Nashville, 11 o'clock. 28-13 at halftime. Georgia Tech beating U of L, and U of L's really struggled, haven't they, Stan?
Yep. Hey, you said Big Sergio was walking, coming in.
Yeah.
Big Serge, get up here and suit up. We could use an extra defensive end in this ball game right now.
Other college scores. USC, that's last week.
Did you see where the Utes beat Florida? Florida's thinking about joining the Big 12 now after getting possum stomped by Utah last night.
Yeah, they beat them, 24-11 or something? Michigan State leading Central Michigan 10-7. And the other scored, the two Miamis are getting together, and Miami of Florida beating Miami of Ohio 24-3. So no.
That's Flash Davis is at Miami of Ohio.
I'm not sure what UTM's getting to go down to Alabama to take a beating. Or excuse me, Middle Tennessee State's down there.
No,
UT Martin's going to Georgia.
UT Martin's going to Georgia. I'm going to have to watch that tomorrow.
Better watch out for the devil when you go down to Georgia now.
He's looking for souls to steal.
Yeah, I was thinking he might break into a couple bars.
He was in a box. He was way behind. Yeah. He was looking to make a deal.
What was the girl's name on the porch again?
Charlotte.
Charlotte, that's right. Charlotte Johnson.
She's the little girls in my neighborhood.
I don't need it. Christy Timms is probably watching and listening. I saw a lovely buddy of ours. She's at Kroger
really
the other day.
Good too.
Now, she's a big Alabama fan. I think she's here tonight, though. I don't think she's going down unless they go down early in the morning.
Sergio Paguaga says he didn't play his freshman year. He's still got eligibility.
And I mean this in all due respect. Love Sergio. You and I both did. I don't know that I've ever seen a player, when he started basketball and football, improve from his freshman year to his senior year any more than he did. He wound up being a star, I thought, in both sports. Remember the dunk he had in basketball?
At the Oman Arena?
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Sergio remembers. North, his sister was a great player out here, too.
Yes.
Haven't we had the opportunity and honor to cover so many great athletes out here?
And
so many great kids.
How many have been brothers and sisters?
Yeah, exactly.
So, well, TCA is going to kick off to start the second half after USJ deferred to the second half. And so it's USJ leading TCA by a score of 14-13. TCA defense is going to have to figure out a way to read that hurry-up USJ offense and figure out a way to slow it down. I guess the big hint is find out wherever Spencer's at.
He's in the middle of the field right now waiting on this kickoff.
And make it come hammer time on him.
Well, they played hammer time during the crowd really got up for that. Here's the kick. Spencer's going to get it at the 15. You see him stretch that body out and run his way in with a scrub now all the way up to about the 37-yard line, about a 22, 23-yard return.
Yeah, on that carry, on that tackle, it's going to be Lakai Tompkins in on the tackle, among others, for a TCA, as the USJ offense was set up 1st and 10, just shy of the 38-yard line, Double D.
Hammer and Hank in the middle of that linebacker position there. Tompkins and Waller all come out. They're not playing on the offensive side, although LT's played there some tonight. The end to the left is Nate Pagagua. Here on this side is one of your favorites, my favorites, Kobe Moore. And the 4-down lineman. Howard's going to draw. The quarterback draw didn't get much. He got maybe, he got more than I thought. He gets about 3 or 4 yards to about the 42.
His first carry of the night, Dave.
That was a design play, too. That was a quarterback draw, one of the oldest plays in football.
Get 4 on that.
Yeah, 2nd down and 6. We're underway in the third quarter. 14-13. Bruins lead the game. They led 7-0, tied at 7, led 14-7. Now it's 14-13.
No huddle.
McMillan in motion. They set him down right on the side of that line. Now they bring Spencer back in, give him the handoff, and they're going to use those backs to block for him, and he scrambles his way near a first down, but short. Got to get to the 48, and Standy's at about the 47, 3rd and a yard.
Yeah, 5-yard pickup and play 3rd and short. We had good pursuit from the backside, but still he was able to stretch that play and pick up a big 5 yards.
3rd down the yard, clock running. We're under 11 minutes in this third stanza. In that backfield, Howard, the son of Ben Howard, the former Major League Baseball player.
Changing the play.
Here's a high snap, but he pulls out of midair, and he's going to run for the first down, and they're going to stop him. No, I think second effort got it for him.
I think he's short.
Yeah, no, I think the bench, you can watch the bench over there, and I think he got it, Stan. Let's wait and see. Yep, he got it.
By a third of a football, maybe.
Not much, but, well, wait a minute. Hold the line here. Yeah, no, it's first down. Yeah, got it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think you're right. Got him about the length of the ball. Yep. Here's the handoff to Spencer. Boy, he does a great job cutting it back against the grain and hustles his way for 5 or 6. He gets going in full steam, Stan, and then all of a sudden he just cuts it back, doesn't he?
Yeah, Paguaga on the hit for TCA there out of his left end position, but not before he picks up about 6.
Here it's second down at about 4. Now whistles. I think this is going to be illegal motion on the Bruins, I think.
We'll take it.
Yep, false start. Floyd Flippin tells us, the white hat tonight. Casey McGee's in the crowd. Of course, he has TCA affiliations, but he's also the Bruin baseball coach now. Talk to him a little bit. And
Bruin, Union coach.
Yep. Oh, excuse me, Union. Did I say USJ? I meant Union. Told him I'd try to sneak out and see a little baseball. I'm going to see the Lions play some this year. Spring sports.
Have to have you sit in with me.
I will a couple times. Second down and 9 after the penalty. You know how I love baseball. Here's the handoff to Titus Taylor. And double T
pickup.
Gets to midfield.
Yeah, we're going
to a little over midfield. 47, excuse me, third and about 6.
Yeah. We're going to have a few of those. I've been carrying the games on West Tennessee Sports. We're going to have a few of those on the BallGame Blitz and the TCA Facebook this year with some expanded camera work for those games.
I'm going to try to come out for some of those. Third down and about 6.
It'll be a crowded press box.
Handoff, no. Howard fakes, throws it down on the slant pattern. Taylor catches it, keeps his feet at the 30. On his feet, great balance, 20, 15, and finally they get him down inside the 10. Boy, what a great play. Saving the touchdown was Caleb Williams, but what a nice catch on a well-thrown ball by Howard. Taylor caught it, Stan, took his hand, went down to the field, but knees never hit, never lost his balance, and he's inside the 10. It's first and goal.
Taylor, 49 yards in that play.
And it will be
40.
I had him with 37, but
it's close enough.
You're probably right. Spencer with a handoff. They get him cut back to the middle of the field inside the left hash. Knocking on the door at the 5 now, the Bruins. They've never led by more than 7. A score here would give them
an 8-point
lead. An 8-point lead.
Pending the conversion.
So it's 8:43. Big play, and the Bruins have done what good football teams do. And now another illegal motion, I think.
Yeah.
Because that flag is behind the line.
Well, right now, these flags have been TCA's best friend because
sure have.
We still have not figured out a way to stop the Bruin offense and what they are doing.
Coach Pritchard cannot be happy about that. All the USJ Bruin coaching staff wearing red tonight. He's the lone guy. They can spot him easily. He's wearing the Columbia blue. Former assistant here, did a great job under Michael Odom, one of our favorite coaches. We've had some good ones out here, haven't we, Sam?
So the last time he patrolled the TCA sidelines was in Cookeville.
Yep. Ken Northcutt's tuned in. Laura Sand and Ralphie watching. Well, now it's back to the 10. Second down. Second and goal. Spencer, this time the Lions stop him. And the guy that got in there, the first guy there that got him was Hammer Time, and also Drake Craddock there.
Watch Hammer from his linebacker position, left side linebacker, doing a good job flowing over. Actually, right side linebacker, got him at the ankles. That's the way you tackle for short gain, Dave.
You see that pursuit by Kobe Moore, 2 behind the play. He was pursuing.
But you got to tackle low.
Yep. 8-10. It's third down now, no gain. Third and goal at the 10. The ball's actually at the 9, excuse me. Third and goal at the 9. Clock running under 8 minutes when they snap it. Howard, lone setback back there, the quarterback in the gun. Puts a man in motion. He's going to roll here to the near side and toss it downfield, and it's going to be caught. And that's going to be caught by Spencer. We got a flag back here at about the 10. Let's see what they've called. And Spencer caught it and ran into the end zone from 9 yards out. Floyd Flippin says it's going to be what?
Block in the back, it should be.
Yep. It's on the offense. Boy, the Bruins, an impressive drive here, Stan, but boy, they've hurt themselves going down the field, haven't they?
Yeah,
Big lineman, 76. Mario Figueroa, who had 2 fumble recoveries, he is not happy with his teammates.
Yep.
That brings it back to the 14 now.
And definitely changed your play calling on third and goal from the 14, Dave.
That was a well-designed play, but it was well-designed, but it hurt them with a penalty.
Well, see what you're going to have here. This really takes a lot of your rushing game out of the equation here now, and we're going to go one-on-one coverage here and see what happens.
Spencer in motion now to the far side right. Howard now, they look back, throw it underneath the bubble screen, and it's caught. And it's caught this time by Wallace, and he stopped.
The big cheese, Kobe Moore.
With a
Look
great,
at this.
that's a defensive play of the game.
From coming across the line of scrimmage there, turned in. And there he is reading the play, coming up, and bam, hanging on.
Back to the 15. James Nichols is tuned in tonight. Ken Northcutt, we mentioned Lloyd Sand, and here's the field goal attempt. Ball will be marked at the 22. It'll be a 32-yard attempt by, this is going to be Jackson Hayes. Snap back, ball down, kick up. It is no good. He shanked it over here to the left. Well, the line defense holds. And Stan, big play there defensively by Kobe Moore.
So TCA will take over 1st and 10 at the 20 with the big cheese making the play. And Cheese, I can just hear your dad whistling on that one. He's whistling up in the big box
No
tonight.
doubt about it. We're going to keep it here. Audra Tigg, our lovely buddy, is tuned in tonight. 14-13, Laura Sand we mentioned. And, James Nichols is tuned in.
Miss Audra, she was looking through someone else to wave at me, if you remember correctly.
I remember that well,
I got to sit next to her at church one time,
You sure did. You sent me the picture. 14-13.
Yes, I did. I was rubbing that one in, Dave.
He's our lovely friend. 14-13, 7:13 left. And after all of that, it's behind Cooper Vales.
Man, good to see Miss Audra.
It is. Here's the pitch. Great RPO.
Oh, block.
And running it will be Waller, and they rip his helmet off again.
That should be a double
flag. It could be a double flag. One on us and one on USJ. And getting up slowly.
Watch the ball about the 20.
Will be Halen Wilkerson.
There's your hold at the 25.
There it is. And then the helmet comes off at the end of the play.
That's a face mask hold. Offsetting penalties should be 1st and 10. The thing is, he's got to come off the field for the play.
Halen Wilkerson is the guy that is banged up a little bit. He struggles off. Kevin Hansen attending to him right down to our left. Hope he's okay. Waller, I don't think they're going to call the flag on USJ.
Oh, how can you not?
And Coach Bowling is wearing out the near side official. I mean, he's bent his ear up pretty good.
I have not said anything about officials, but that is poor officiating.
Someone asked me about our first game. I said it was one of the better games we've ever had. We didn't get on them one time.
I mean, the video clearly shows it.
I really thought it did too. Well, moving back to the 15. And it's going to be now 1st down still, but it's 1st and, Stan, what is that, 15 yards?
And if it was the first time, that'd be one thing, but it's the second time that's happened.
Tompkins behind Vales. 2 wide outs each way. Vales looks, throws underneath the LT. Tompkins has it. Tries to break a tackle.
That's a nice open field
and
tackle.
Gets 4 or 5 yards, and that's it. That was a nice defensive play by the Bruins.
Still can't get over how they did not see fit to throw the flag. I mean, it's not like it wasn't right in the middle of the screen or anything.
Ball at the 17. Got to be 2nd down now and 12. It's a pickup of about 3 or 4. The black-clad Lions. Trinity etched across the front. White numerals or lettering on each side. Vales runs. Here's a little bubble screen. They go to Waller. Waller, they waiting on him that time, and they get him at the 20 and up into him there at about the 22.
Late hit.
It looked like a late hit, and I think a flag comes in late.
2 flags. So pickup of about 4. Watch it here.
I like that call, although the Bruins defended it really well.
Down.
Ooh. Now you see the flag come in right there.
And then another flag is going to be flying. Face mask.
Both teams have really had some crucial penalties in the game.
Well,
how big will that be? With 6:35 in the 3rd. Lions now by 1.
Waller with 60 yards and 5 receptions. Let's just be up. For those of you who've never watched a TCA or USJ game, these kids are not sending Christmas cards to each other.
No, so many across the board, though. You have people that married each other from each school.
But when it comes game time.
Yeah, they put all that aside, don't they? 3 down lineman. Here's the handoff to LT. Tompkins breaks a tackle, breaks another, 45, up near the 1st down chain. He's at the 46, going to be about a yard short.
I want to see the replay on this. Look at it. We're going to see.
Watch the blocking.
Come back. We're going to. They cover the option play, and then we dished it off.
Yeah.
They saw that and handed it off. Good job by USJ reading that, but it opens up the play in the middle instead of that guy zoning in on LT.
Ran right behind in this case, Hickerson and Cashin. They did it better than I described.
No relation to Big Phil, I wonder.
Waller goes in motion. Now here's a flag on TCA. Coach Bowling not happy now. Slaps his knees with both hands.
So a 2nd and 1 is going to turn into a 2nd and about 6.
Yep, and that really hurts you.
Oh.
Takes your momentum away.
Well, it's not. 2nd and 5, we'll say. It's not. You wanted to be able to have two downs to make 1 yard, but you've got 2 downs to make 6.
5:46, a lot of stoppage in the play because of the penalties. They had to move the ball back to the 41.
Boy,
Mismarked it.
the Southside game last night was over at 8:40.
Oh, my goodness. Hour and
Not
40
a lot
minutes.
of passing in that game.
2nd down now, 6 yards, a good 6. Waller in motion. They run him behind LT. Now, Bales fakes the RPO, now falls down and fell down on his own accord that time. He'd like to have had that back. He would have had more yardage, but he gets a yard or two to about the 42, and that's it.
And Vales was going to have a 1st down.
That was really well designed, too, wasn't it?
Oh,
Stan?
yeah.
Had him coming this way.
Oh.
So now it's 3rd and a good 6.
He
5
fell forward,
minutes
so we'll
and
give
10
him a
seconds.
yard.
All right, give him a yard. You're always Mr. Positive on those yards. I agree with you. Next week, Somerville. Here we come down at Fed Academy.
We're popular in Somerville.
They like us down
They
there.
actually do like us.
They really do. 3rd down and 6. Here's Vales throwing a fly pattern out there, and it's out of bounds. Nice coverage there by Titus Taylor. No, it's not Taylor. It is actually Miles Horton who had the coverage. They tried to go that time to Delk, and it's a punt situation now for the Lions.
So we go from 2nd short to 4th, and we're going to kick
Penalty really
here.
hurt, didn't it?
But, yeah, the penalty did hurt. But good decision by Vales, and just had nobody open, didn't really have a lane to run, dumping that ball out, and living to fight another day.
Bo Waller listening up and watching up in Middle Tennessee. Hello, Bo and the gang. Of course, the Keltners, their favorite players of all time. 4th and 6. And they'll send back Spencer standing back near his 25, the Bruin. Here's the punt. Delk gets it away. Nice punt. And Spencer's going to let it bounce. Takes a great TCA roll. And still rolling. Still rolling. It may roll to the school.
15, yeah.
It's to the 15-yard line. Great punt.
The difference in the punting games, our punts have rolled forward. We've gotten those little rolls. We kind of topped the ball a little bit. They've gotten underneath their punts. They've gotten a good bite, and it's come back to bite them.
14-13.
For those of you who follow the golf game.
Absolutely, yeah. Ryder Cup coming up in a couple weeks. I think they're playing that over in Europe this year. 4:39 at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, the Bruins. They've got the flag flying over there.
Boy, did you hear a lot of networks are having a lot of TV stations are having trouble with some of the different cable services about carrying their channels right now. A lot of people are very mad.
Yeah, Spectrum dropped. There were some things dropped. ESPN's under the gun a little bit. Little bubble screen out there to Spencer this time, and he's going to hustle forward for a good yardage. The ball was at the 15. He's up near, about the 21, 6-yard pickup. Yeah, Spectrum right before, I'm not sure who the guilty culprit was. I heard today Spectrum and ESPN having a little battle.
Well, here's the deal. A lot of network stations, it's the network stations wanting to charge the cable companies more money, and the cable companies are saying no.
Hope they don't mess with my Kentucky Ball State game tomorrow. 2nd down and 6. Handoff, running back. Good yardage, maybe the 1st down. Let's wait and see. Yep, sure did. Up to about the 23, I think. Nope. Yeah, 25. Yeah, 27. He got more than 3, Dave. It's going to be 1st and 10. Bethel's off tomorrow, so I don't have a game to cover. So I'm going to mow the lawn, watch some football, and do some soccer stories, and just relax a little bit tomorrow.
I've got to go shopping tomorrow.
I may come over to your place and you fix lunch. 1st and 10. Philip and I will be over about 1.
It's a frozen pizza day.
That'd be okay. Spencer, right side run, 1st down and more. And he hustles his way up to near the 38-yard line. It's going to be a 1st down. Big guy hustling in. Kendall Boyle, the sophomore, 5'10", all 300 pounds of him.
Unofficially, 192 yards on 21 carries.
Daniel Cashin's going to come out. Now we got a flag stand. That was a good play by the Bruins, but too
we'll
good
take
because,
that one back.
boy, the Bruins, if you're Derek Pritchard over there, you got to say, hey, guys, what's going on? We've got the momentum. We've outplayed them a little bit here in this 3rd stanza, but we keep committing penalties and kills them.
He's going to get about 6 on the play. It was a spot foul.
Going to move the ball back to the 24, where it's 1st down and about 12. Howard looks, Howard
Blitz.
throws underneath. It's caught by Hutchison. Hutchison is caught by the Lions, and a great tackle. Putting him down right there, Stan, was your boy,
The big
my
cheese.
guy, the big cheese, Kobe Moore.
Great blitz from the outside, forced him to throw early. Colby reacting on the play. Overplayed a little bit, but he had some super grip on those hands, and thankful for those stretchy uniforms. He's able to hang on to him and drag him down. What was that, by a yard pickup?
Yeah, no, it's about a yard loss, 2-yard loss. That was Hutchinson who caught it.
Okay.
Second down and 14. We'll give him 2-yard loss. Taylor in motion, far side right. Howard rose that way. Let's see what he does. He wants to cock and throw, trying to go to Hutchinson. Incomplete, and a great defensive play there, Stan. Outstanding single coverage over there. And let's spot the number for you. Who was out there, Stanley?
Tell you, Vincent was in hot pursuit, and you know what? That should be offensive pass interference. Did you see? Can we see it one more time if it's possible? Look at the USJ receiver. If we're going to look at the USJ receiver.
Phillip doing a good job of that replay.
He's going to have a hand on the defender's jersey here.
So who made that play?
Look at that.
What number is that, Stan?
Oh, yeah, he had a handful of jersey right at the 50.
Even on our screen, I couldn't tell. Here's Howard dropping, throwing out to the right, and it's caught. And that's Hutchinson carrying it up to about the 32, but he's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and about 4. Good defense by the Lions. They converged on the receiver and caught him and knocked him down before he could get to the chain.
Good job. I will say that good job by the quarterback, Howard, on his progression reads there. That was not his first choice. He had 2 other choices, and that was his 3rd choice outlet. Nice job of reading the play by their quarterback.
Ron and Stephanie Brown tuned in. Matt Cobles back with us. Deanna Fox back with us.
We just gave him a
gave
first
him 5
down.
yards. My goodness. Now it's TCA's turn to make a big mistake. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, we did not need that.
That really drives them.
And they were going to punt.
Coach Bowling, no matter how many times he's been around.
32 years, and it still drives you absolutely
He
batty.
takes his cap off, his visor. He's not happy at all. And
he's chewing at Floyd.
He's on Floyd flipping right now. And the official here on their side saying, get back. Floyd's coming over this way. So it's the coach and the attorney having a conversation right below us. There's the Lee sisters right below us as well.
Boy, if we can just pan that camera to the right a little bit, I'd love to get a shot of that.
Yeah, Floyd's talking. Coach Bowling's talking. And I think in the end, Floyd's going to win out.
Well, we know what the outcome's going to be.
Sure.
But not sure what the conversation, but it could be planting a bug.
Could be, or he could be saying that USJ moved. I'm not sure. He's really irate. He's not happy. I mean, now he's.
Oh, now he's.
Yeah. I'll tell you what he just did, Stan. He motioned like an offensive lineman coming out of his stance, stepping back.
Yep.
Exactly what he did.
We're not going to get that now, but
might leave a seed of thought.
He planted a seed that might grow before the end of the game.
So the ball will be, after all of that, moved up to about the 38. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bruins. Well, they get a reprieve from the governor.
And speaking of playing, if you need farm equipment, the folks at Tennessee Tractor, big or small, they can take care of it all with John Deere products.
I like that. They can take care of it all, big or small. Here's Howard in the gun.
Rhyme.
Howard looks. Have Hutchinson. Bang.
It was
what a play by Moore.
Yeah, let's see if we can see this one more time. Look at the pressure here on this play.
And Gabe Lee.
Look at the pressure coming in, a blitz. And Blammo, good job.
That's Gabe Lee that made that stop.
Yeah, good job by backing off and not driving through. That could have been roughing the passer.
2nd down and a good 6 for about a 4.5-yard pickup. They put McMillan in motion, set him down. Now they take Spencer and put him to the right of Howard. Hand off Spencer. Spencer, boy, good block. Nice block. He's got the first down up to midfield. What a great lead block that time by the guard. And coming out of there that time with a good block was Carson Moore.
Tell you what, someone on the TCA sidelines not real happy about something there. Unofficially, Spencer's over the 200-yard mark.
The tackle, Britt, was there as well with a nice block. So it's 1st and 10 at midfield. Howard, quarterback draw. Howard runs that football for about 3 to the 47, upended and stopped there.
That's only his 3rd rush of the evening for 8 yards, but a good diversionary tactic there. You might could have made a case for some holding there on the left tackle of USJ, but they're not going to call that one.
Under a minute now, 55 seconds left. Howard in the shotgun again. They put McMillan in motion, far side right, runs across the purple tees, you see. Now here comes Spencer back.
Well, he's going to run the ball here.
And Spencer's going to run the ball. You're right. Stopped. The guy that shot through there that made the initial defensive play coming across was Hammer and Hank, and others finished him off. Hammer and Hank is worthy of that nickname, isn't he?
You better. And a nice read, Colby Moore in on the assist there. You looked at him, you saw him charge in. He was able to change his direction. Hammer and Hank started to play. Colby Moore finished him off.
Good analysis, Stan. That's why you're paid the big
you.
bucks. 15 seconds left, and it's down to be a big play here. Third, and a good 5.
If we can hold them, I think they'll punt.
I think they will too. Titus Taylor coming right at us. That's not Taylor, that's someone else, but it doesn't matter now. Howard dropped.
Pressure.
Howard wants to throw. Got Hutchinson wide open. At the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Inside the 10 as the horn sounds. He tumbles his way down to the 7-yard line. I'm not sure how he got so wide open, but he was 5 yards behind everybody.
Hutcherson.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just see that. Yeah. He just came in, did a down and in, and we didn't cover it very well.
That ends the third quarter. 14-13. Bruins, that's what the score was at halftime. They lead by 1. They're knocking on the door. They'll be moving toward the TCA school end zone. We'll be back after this 1-minute message on Worthy Road Studios and TCA Facebook. Stay with us.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Aria.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should. You know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Diamond Riverside extends their lead over Peabody at 35-7, and Jackson Christian has scored 2 straight touchdowns to take a 1-point lead over Good Pasture, 21-20.
Well, a lot of people think that Jackson Christian, special year for them, Mosley in the game. A lot of people think that they're the best team in the area, and if they go on and win that, they may very well be.
That would be a statement game.
It certainly would be. Well, the ball will be resting at the 7-yard line. It's first and goal there for the Bruins of USJ with a 14-13 lead. First play from scrimmage of the 4th. Spencer, student body left, cuts back inside the 5 and down to about the, 5-yard line. Picks up 2. Good recovery defensively. The TCA linebackers have been very active. They're very good. The line has played pretty well as well, but that time Spencer got 2 anyway.
We're just going to have to find a way to just shadow him. Somebody, their only job, if he goes to the sidelines, our guy goes with him.
Wallace and Tunstall split far side left. No receivers here to the near side. Tight end just off the line here. Spencer shifts to the left of Howard. He gives it to him. He comes right. Big block.
Yeah.
He's down to the goal line. He's in. Or did they mark him down at the
short.
1? He's down at the 1. I thought he was in.
Yeah, let's see a look.
The Bruins thought he was in too, and they were talking to the official, and he shakes his head. Nope, you didn't get in, kiddo.
Yeah, quite honestly,
let's see here, Stan. Here's the replay.
Great job. There's holding there. They missed it, grabbed the shirt and held there. Nick Jones was held and then shoved down after the play.
Kobe Moore made the play. So it's 3rd and inches inside the 1. Clock running 10:50. The Bruins lead by a point, trying to make it more here. Hand off Spencer, crashing away. No, stop. The Bruins say he's in. The official hasn't given us a sign yet.
We've got the ball.
Yeah, I don't think he got in. He did not. And the line defense says you may get us this time, but you didn't get us that time. And now very quickly, the Bruins back line of scrimmage. It's 4th and goal from inside the 1. Big play.
Well, you know who's going to get it, Dave.
Yep. Spencer hit and dives in the end zone. I think he got it.
Yeah, great second effort.
Yep. He was able to stretch his way. Boy, we had people there. Had a hand on him, but Spencer not only quick, but very nifty. He gets in the end zone, and the Bruins up their lead to 20-13. And the all-important extra point coming up next.
Boy, this is going to make it, it's going to force us to go for 2 the next time now, unless we can get a block here, Dave.
1 yard run by Spencer. And an impressive drive, Stan.
Yep.
By the Bruins.
Extra point is good, and with
21-13.
With 10-12 to go, you're watching TCA football on Worthy Road Studios and the TCA Facebook page. We're back with the kickoff after this.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
We'll have scores after this play, but Diamond, no question, we need a big return and a score because, quite frankly, with 10 minutes to go, I don't think there's going to be that many possessions left at all.
Well, and especially the way the Bruins are moving the ball. You almost have to score to stay in this game, I think.
Knuckleball.
Right. Here's the kick on the far side of it. Atwood's going to come this way.
He's got a lane.
30, 35, 40, midfield, on his feet, 45.
He's
he may go.
got a
he
score.
may go. He may go. Into the end zone. Atwood, yes!
Oh, baby!
No flag.
Owen Atwood, yes,
that is a
sir!
90-yard return, Stan Gerard.
3 huge blocks on the play. Lakai Tompkins, number 12, and there was another one down, and Atwood goes yard for TCA.
Owen Atwood, I'm going to give him 85 yards, Stan.
Okay.
85 yards on the return.
Can we look at it one more time just for the heck of it?
Sure can. Boy, oh boy.
Oh, look at this. Ooh.
And look at Lakai. He ran away because he thought maybe they might get him for a block in the back. That wasn't the case.
That was after he punched.
And Atwood did not run out of gas. Bingo! He's in that end zone. And it's a 21-19 game. And the Bruins see the Lions now line up for 2 to tie the game.
Huge. We need another player on the field. We're missing someone.
Boy, this crowd was going nuts. Yeah, someone's not out there. Now they're going to hustle really quick.
You got to call a timeout,
May have to. Coming in will be Nicholas Riddick.
Because the play clock's not working.
9:56 left in the game. When it looked like the Lions were on the deck, they come right off of it. Here's Waller in motion. Bales throws. It is incomplete. On the fingertips. They couldn't come up with it. And the Bruins defense holds anyway. It's 21-19 game, but the Lions right back in this thing. A quick 30. We'll come back. Stan will analyze, and we'll see what the Bruins do on offense, and hopefully the Lions can come up with a big, big turnover. Back after this on Worthy Road Studios.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Here's Delk's kick. And Spencer has it at the 10. 15, 20, 25. Someone gets a hand on him, spins him around to about the 31-yard line. Jennifer Mickelson says, woo-hoo. I agree. Helen Malden says, wow, TCA. Stella Vaughn, way to go, boys. Scott Davis watching. Jana Kaler, our good buddy, watching. Scott Davis watching from Jasper, Indiana.
He's at the ball. He's the ball game.
Yeah, it says Wrights won 24-7. 32-yard line, Stanley. And now it's going to be TCA's defense, a chance to stop them and get their hands back on this ball with 9:49 left, down by 2.
OBC leads Northside 28-7 in that contest.
Some people pick Northside to win that game. The Indians pretty good this year.
OBC's started off 2-0. They're no slouch.
They're known for basketball more than football, but they're pretty decent.
Dude.
Yep, 9:49 left in this game. They put McMillan down to the right of the line. Howard with Spencer. His jersey's dirty. They throw underneath to the bubble screen. Caught. 35, 40, 45 midfield on the loose over there. And that is Wallace, I think, that ran that. Was that number 11 that caught it? Yes, it is Alex Wallace. They used that time Spencer's a decoy coming out of the backfield, and they went upfield about 5 yards to Wallace, and he gets the big gain.
About a 33-yard pickup on the play, Dave.
All the way down to TCA's 37. So here comes the Bruins back in it with 9:39 left in the game. They stopped the clock over there. They're moving the chains over there. Sideline warning USJ, they tell us. I guess the excitement, they got caught up in the excitement, and that's understandable.
I know, but that's one of the sillier rules. I mean, I get it's for the safety of the players on the sideline and specifically for the officials, but sometimes they put a little too much emphasis on it.
Howard looks, Howard throws. There's that screen again. Not much this time, maybe a yard or two up to about down to the 35.
Not sure why you throw it to the short side of the field so much.
That caught by Wallace again. Yeah, that's too many people in that area, isn't it?
Well, and the sideline acts as another defender as well,
Sure
just
does.
like it would in basketball.
Pick them up 2, second down and 8. Clock continues to run at the 9:15 mark. Glad you're aboard tonight. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We've enjoyed bringing it to you. It's going to be second down and 8 at the 35. USJ trying to stay unbeaten. They're 2-0. Lions at 1-0. Here's a handoff. Spencer. Spencer does a good job waiting and following the blocks and slashes his way inside the 30 down to about the 27. He's about a yard short, I think, Stan. It's going to be third and about a yard, less than a yard.
The little general and the hammer with the tackle.
Third and less than a yard. Now it's a battle of attrition. Not hot tonight, but still the cramps. We haven't seen a lot of them tonight, but you see some of the TCA kids leaning over and grabbing their knees a little bit.
It's a gorgeous night for football.
Oh, absolutely. Gorgeous night just to be out walking. Hope you're watching and listening to us. Here's Howard, delayed draw by the quarterback's got the first down and more. They spin him down inside the 25 to about the 23, and all of a sudden the crowd, after being electrified a moment ago on the Atwood return, very silent and quiet here on this side now. First down Bruins.
So a pick up a 4 on the play, make it 2nd and 6. Ball like about what, the 26 or about the 23-yard line.
Second down and a short 6. Howard bobbles a little bit, now throws, and man, wide open, wide open, and that is Wallace. He caught the pass a moment ago and catches it here, and just like that, the Bruins are up now by 8. Impressive drive by USJ, Stan. No matter who you pull for in this thing, that was very impressive.
Well, they found a hole in our passing game, our passing defense, and now they're starting to exploit that.
It took them only a minute and 44 seconds to go down the field and score.
I mean, Spencer has butchered us all night. Now they're starting to get us through the air.
Yep. Here's the kick, and it is up. It is good. 28-19 USJ. We'll come back to the Lions. Mount another comeback? Well, we'll find out after this 30 on Worthy Road Studios and TCA Facebook.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Waterwell Solutions offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1272.
Well, Dave McCulley with 8:06 to go. This is now a 2-possession game for TCA. We're going to get a score, a stop, and a score to win this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Sullivan, we appreciate you listening and watching, and I really do appreciate your nice comment.
You know a famous line that was said in the movie about her?
What's that?
Stella!
Here is
James Dean, baby.
Cooper Sykes now to kick it. They've used different guys to kick tonight. Here's a squibber.
Oh, that's David's grandson.
Here's Atwood, the 15. Can magic repeat itself? This time he goes right. Atwood bounces off a couple of guys. He's developed into a really nice returner up to about the 35. And now flag comes in late.
That's going to put 15 more on it. You're going to see it on the replay here. Atwood breaks a tackle there. Breaks another tackle here. He's down. And, that may be a block in the back. No, that could be a block in the back on us.
We'll wait and see. Haven't.
Yep, it was on us.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't see initially, but when I saw the back judge's head turn to his right, and that was the proper call upon further review.
I'll mark it off after all of that.
So that's after the play, though,
Dave.
Dave.
Sure, a dead ball foul.
So is it going to be 1st and 10 or 1st and a country mile? It'll be 1st and 10.
It'll be 1st and 10. It's going to be after the play was over, I think, and at the 22 is where 23 is where they'll mark it. Well, that was an impressive 75-yard drive by USJ a moment ago. Now,
you know what? Let's
Lions
just go,
under the gun a little bit.
Let's just go 77.
No doubt. A little under 8 minutes, 7:59. Handoff, Lakai, LT up to about the 25, stretches to the 26. Stand for the most part. USJ's done a really good job on him tonight, haven't
Yeah, 3-yard pickup for Lakai. He has earned his yards, no question about it.
How many tonight thus far?
3, 47, 56. He's got 59 yards on 17 carries.
But he's earned every yard, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be 2nd and 7. Pick up a 3.
Yeah, we're about ready for a Waller RPO.
Yep. 26-yard line. Lions down now by 9. Underneath, they throw it this time to Nick Jones. Nick Jones has that reception. But he's down very quickly at about the 30, or make it 27. Have to get to the 34, so Stan, it's, 3rd and a good 6 anyway.
Yep.
Ball near the 28.
You know who Nick's mother is, don't you?
Mrs. Jones.
You got it.
We and Mrs. Jones. One of the great ones of all time. Bales drops, Bales throws, incomplete. Well, I'm not sure what happened there. It was the bubble screen. They were going to use Atwood to block, and Bales threw it well over the outstretched arms of Waller. They've done a good job on Waller in this half, too, haven't they?
Yeah, they've
being USJ.
You know, I was on that last year, I was going to say, Nick's daddy, Pierce, has got a thing going on with Mrs. Jones.
Oh, Philip. What are we going to do?
Good guy, Pierce.
Hillary Fogel is watching as well. Well, 4th at about 6.
Got to get rid of it.
Yep. And that's not dealt back there. Is that Cooper?
Yeah.
Cooper Vales punts it. Need a good roll, and it does. Boy, TCA all night has got good rolls on the punt, and it rolled in at about the 33.
That's not – they didn't care about that dime in USJ.
Didn't. Nah, just stay away from it. Don't try to field it and make a mistake.
Now
28-19 with 6:43. Need a turnover, Stan.
Got to have a turnover because –
watch for a bushel full of Spencer, too.
They're going to hand the ball off all night long now. It's not that they haven't, but they're not – Pritchard's not going to go all of a sudden put somebody else in the game and start giving him the ball. It's going to be Spencer all night.
Well, the former assistant here at TCA, Derek Pritchard, looks like he might come back and beat his old school if it holds up here. 33-yard line. Next week, Somerville. Here we come down in Fayette County. We'll be there, 6:30 airtime, 7 o'clock to kick against Fayette Academy. Well, Howard, they've got Titus Taylor back there. Spencer's, where is he? He's in the slot here, the nearest. No, it's not. That's Hutchison. They throw it over the middle, and it's going to be intercepted. And exactly what USJ did not want. It's picked off and intercepted.
Why
and what a
did
nice
they-
play. Was that Nick Jones? Yes,
Yeah,
it was Nick Jones.
Now look at this. They're going right down the middle, throwing into triple coverage.
I'm shocked by the call.
Overthrew the ball.
Aren't you shocked by it? I mean, I like Coach Pritchard.
Yeah.
Not trying to second guess. I guess people say, yes, you are. But,
Well, that's
I
that,
mean, I'm shocked by that call. You got Spencer back there. Unless he's hurt, why don't you just not run him?
Yeah, that's that Johnny Rebel zone.
And, my goodness,
You know what I'm saying?
35-yard line. That leaves the door open a little bit for TCA. I got your drift. 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Well, exactly what USJ did not want and need, a turnover. Here's the RPO. They run it this time. Here's Waller coming this way. Stops on a dime.
Great block.
Now hustles again up to about the 44.
Who is this right here? Got the big block here. That Delk. Watch the bottom of the screen here, about the 40.
That is Delk, yes.
Yeah, it's going to be Delk with a great block there. Reverses field and got the nice gain of about 9 for Waller.
Coaches just absolutely at any level love wide receivers
who block.
That block.
And especially downfield.
Waller far side right. Single man coverage over there. It's shading a little bit over there. Hand off Lakai. No, it's the RPO again. This time they're waiting.
Oh, they
this
read
time. More
that.
they waited on Atwood that time. Nowhere. It was 2nd and a yard. And now it's going to be 3rd and about 7. 6-yard loss.
Well,
credit the Bruins. They smelled that one out, didn't they?
short side field play did not help matters much.
Well, sure didn't. 3rd down and 7. Or make it, let's call it 6. We'll be more positive. Doubles each way.
Let's say
Short
5.
side of the field here in the near side, as you see. Underneath, they throw it to Delk. Delk breaks a tackle or two. Hustles his way up to the near the 45, 44.
Gonna be a yard
Got to
short.
get to the 45. It's going to be 4th in the yard, and you have no other choice to go other than go for it here.
Delk with his first reception tonight.
Yep. Well, it's 4th in the yard. We're going to lose. I like this TCA team. I think we're going to win a lot of games this year. The Bruins a chance to go undefeated. This is a non-region game now. 28-19, under 5 minutes.
Bruins, the Division II AA West, would be the softer of the 3 regions.
I think so. Bales in the
Blitz
gun.
coming.
Big play, 4th in the yard. They come with the blitz. They give it to Waller. Waller's tackle in the backfield. Hit again, hit again, hit again.
First
and
down.
breaks open for the first down.
Let's see
Oh,
that
my
again.
goodness. That's 2nd and 3rd effort there. And Waller's going to get the first down. He refused to go down.
Great.
And the Bruins had people all over him. Watch this.
Great defensive job. There's
Bang.
1 missed tackle.
Broke it.
2
Broke
missed
another
tackles. Shuck that one.
Another one, basically. And finally, they get him down.
And
How big will that come back to be, Stan?
if it is, Waller with another run. What is that, about 4 yards in that carry? He's,
Oh,
he's over 50
he
yards.
got 7 yards, Stan.
Okay, my bad. He is about 55 yards.
Lakai this time, he's open. 45, 40, they spin him down at the 40-yard line, and Lakai Tompkins, LT, gets a big first down. And here comes the Foundation Bank first down play, and the Bruins back on their heels a little bit, and the Lions refusing to go down easy.
Unofficially, Lakai now is 74 years. I don't know whether this is a grandfather or an uncle, but I talked to one of Lakai's relatives at the courthouse this week when I was picking up a tag. Had a nice conversation.
Well, good.
Saw what's his name? Official, gray hair, union guy. Carlos.
Carlos, yeah, Carlos Institution
Saw,
out there.
saw brother Carlos out there and had a long talk with him.
I'm sure when they saw you come in the courthouse, you got preferential treatment to go on early in the line.
I didn't have to go through the thingy.
Loss of 5 on the penalty. It's 1st and 15 now. 3:52 left in the game.
They did zap me. They hit my back. It went off. I go, metal in the back.
Doubles, far side right. Here's the run pass option to play again to Tompkins. He breaks a couple of tackles, breaks
2.
another, and finally it takes 3 Bruins to get him down to the 36-yard line. Pretty special, folks. He gets the 5 yards lost back and about 3 more. It's going to be 2nd and 7, 3:25 the clock running. Well, no doubt what will happen. TCA, if they score, would have to go for an onside kick at this point. But right now, the first priority is to just score.
Got to score.
Yep. Working with it now. They put Atwood out right. He's been a big factor of the game. Stella, you're right. They do have a lot of fight in them. Here's the handoff to Tompkins. Tompkins again. Not a first down there, but very close. Have to get to the 30. He's at about the 32. Third and a long 2. Clock running under 3 minutes. 3rd and 2. Got to get the first down first of all, Stan.
Yep.
And then just worry about getting the points later, then the onside kick later. Kevin Hansen, the trainer, he's nervous. He's pacing down to my right. Here's the handoff. No. Rolling right for the pass is Bales.
Oh, got a receiver open.
Got to get rid of it, and throws incomplete. Did a good job getting rid of it because they were about to sack him back at about the 45, 46-yard line.
Had receiver open early. Credit the USJ defenders for rallying late to provide coverage on that. Good penetration pressure by the USJ defensive line on that play.
Well, any chance now for TCA to climb back at it and have a chance to win it. Rest on this one snap. 4th and 3. The ball at the 32.
I've got out. Where is
Waller's
Waller's at the top of the screen.
He's at the top of the screen.
Don't see it being an RPO.
Tompkins in the backfield, and the Bruins call a timeout.
Smart play.
USJ calls it. Something they saw they didn't like. Timeout on the field, 2:29 left. Big play when we come back. 28-19, Bruins lead the game, and the Lions face with a 4th and 3 for the Bruin 32. I need not say much more. Back after this 30. Stay with us.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Well, 28-19, 2:29 to go in this game. It's 4th and about 3.
Big number watching the game. We appreciate all of you supporting the Lions and supporting the telecast.
Yeah, while I've got a minute to think about it, there have been a lot of sponsors over the years, over the day, making the students or the players take pregame meals, and a lot of different sponsors, including the police department, some realtors, and other folks all year long feeding these players well before the games. And I've got that information somewhere. It's just disappeared.
And they're asking for people to step up and do more too. Yeah. Well, here we go. Ball game right here. 4th and 3 from the 32. Tompkins in the pistol behind Vales. 3 wideouts, far side.
Oh, we just got it.
And USJ, they're clapping like someone moved. I think it's going to be on the line, Stan. It is. Someone jumped.
What USJ did, let's see if we can see that again. I think USJ's defensive line, they said something almost like mimicking the quarterback snap count, and that caused us to jump.
With the old Fox, Jim Hardigree, across the way, the DC along with the head coach serves as the DC as well. The old Fox himself, Hardigree, anything's possible with him, no doubt about it. Excellent coach, great guy. So it's 4th and now about 8. Little screen, and Tompkins, it's broke up, and the Bruin defense is held. Tried to screen to Tompkins on the near side here, the short side of the field, and they read it beautifully. And credit USJ and Stan. Difference in the game right now is USJ's made some big defensive plays in this 4th quarter.
They've made the big defensive plays, and and they've gotten the score when they needed to. And
some of the folks hit the house.
Yep. That may have been a deal breaker there, Dave.
Well, a really good ball game, no doubt. A lot of penalties on both teams, a lot of mistakes, a lot of excellent plays, and great effort by both squads. But the Bruins look like they're going to extend this winning streak. TCA's not beaten them since 2014.
And how many things can we point to in this game? Being stopped inside the 5 on 4th down.
Yeah, that play where they stopped us at the 4, we had to get to the 3. Here's Spencer now open, hustling his way up to the 45. I would think you'll just get a dose of Spencer or Titus Taylor now running the ball. Yeah. And I'd be shocked if they try to throw it this time. I'm still shocked by the fact they threw that ball a moment ago.
Well,
so at the 45, it's pickup of 8, 2nd down and 2. They're just going to drain it for all it's worth. Under 2 minutes now before this game ends. The Lions threaten the blitz. Coming up in the gaps, Hammer and Hank there. They give it to Spencer again. Spencer stopped, and it's short of the first down. It's going to be third and about a yard.
Blake Butler watching this game. Coach, congratulations on your first win as the ECS head coach. Good job, Coach.
No doubt about it. Timeout Lions this time. 28-19, a minute 44. It's third and a yard. Bruins from their own 46. Stay with us. Coming back after this 30.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Diamond, we were talking during the break how many situations, if, ands, and buts, if there are candies and nuts. I personally think we've given them certain plays have taken 2 scores away from TCA tonight.
Here's the handoff to little Titus Taylor. He's got the first down after second effort there. And he burst his way, the little guy does. If you want to say a little guy can burst his way anywhere. He's inside the midfield stripe down to the 49-yard line. That's going to do it now with a minute 35, and I would be shocked if the Bruins just don't snap it and hit the turf. With a minute 28 now, all that remains. Clock running and stand. It's going to be a disappointing crowd on this side, and the Bruins will live for another day, too. They'll go to 3-0 on the year. And every game, well, they had a one-possession game against Union City, one-possession game against Peabody. They're going to have a little bit more than that here, but you can basically call it a one-possession game if you want to.
Yeah.
Been that tight. 14-13 at the break. Hand off to Taylor. He's going to run it. He's running the ball down inside the 40, up into about the 35, and whistles and shouts that he's got a first down, and now you hear the Bruin crowd across the way loving it. Down to 57 seconds.
The next sports broadcast of TCA football will be Thursday. And Blake, we're coming to your house Thursday as the TCA middle schools. And I believe the 4th and 5th grade team are going to come as well. And we're going to play a little football in Memphis, Tennessee on Thursday. Blake, I hope you'll have that press box air conditioning unlocked for me.
The better half of the Butler family. Allison's tuned in now. Hello, Allison. Keep Blake straight. Congratulations on that win tonight. And Bruins go in the victory formation. They just down it. And this game is all but over. 28-19. Good ball game. A lot of different factors in the game. Turnovers, penalties, big plays. Special teams tonight, a big part of this game as well. Stand on both sides. And Howard will just take it and hit the turf under 10 seconds, and this game is over. The unhappy final here for the Lion Nation. The Bruins come to town. They win it 28-19. Well, they stay in town. They just come a couple miles over.
3 miles down the road.
28-19, the Bruins. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back with our post-game stats, analysis, playing recap, or scoring recap, I should say, and more. And Coach Bowling hopefully come up with us as well. 2-minute break, back for the post-game, continuing and beginning actually right now on Worthy Road Studios. Stay with us, everybody.
Stay off.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
town is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
The unhappy final on this side of the field. The Lion Nation really proud of how this team played. We've got a lot of comments coming to us telling us how proud they are. Stella and others doing that. And the unhappy final here after trailing 14-13 at halftime. The Lions mounted a comeback, but not enough. They lose the game 28-19. Congratulations to USJ. They moved to 3-0 on the year, and the Lions fall now to 1-1 with a date with Fed Academy. Next week we'll be in Somerville, Stan and I will. We'll have airtime at 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock. And then that.
From their new press box.
Yeah, that's right. And then the scheduled bye week, not there anymore on the 15th, as we have Manassas coming to town. Then Riverside and Harding Academy both on the road, followed by Greenville on the road. If you look at that schedule, favorite I would think against Fayette Academy, favorite against Manassas, probably the underdog with Riverside, favorite against Harding, and favorite against Greenville. And FACS, that's a big regional game as well. So a lot of football to play. Disappointing night here tonight, but the Lions fall to 1-1. Here's your scoring recap as Stan gets some stats ready for you. 20 seconds in the first. After a scoreless almost the entire first quarter, the Bruins moved 95 yards, capped off with a Titus Taylor 26-yard run. The PAT by Preston made it 7-0. That coming with just 20 seconds remaining in the first stanza. The Lions get right back, though. 53-yard kickoff by Nick Jones set them in great shape. They had the ball at the 37-yard line of USJ. They move it in from 37 yards out. Six-play drive, dealt the PAT, made it 7-7 after the big run by LT 7 yards out. The Bruins come back about 2 minutes later. 10:55, 4-yard run by Spencer, capping off an 80-yard drive, made it 14-7 after the Preston PAT. And then the PAT was blocked on the next score. This one came at the hands of the Lions. LT, a 5-yard run, capping off a 50-yard drive, 14-13, and that's how we stood at halftime. Spencer, a 1-yard run at the 10-12 mark of the third stanza. A 65-yard drive by the Bruins made it 21-13, had their biggest lead of the night after the PAT. And then Owen Atwood, he absolutely electrified this crowd. An 85-yard kickoff return. The two-point conversion on the fingertips of the receiver, but we couldn't hold on. 21-19 was your score with 9:56 left in the game. And then with 8:06 left, it was a 75-yard drive, capped off by a Bruin touchdown. And it was that time Wallace had caught it, 28-19 after the PAT, and that's your unhappy final. Let's take another break, get the Bills in. 2-minute break, we'll come back. Stan will have stats, and we'll have more thoughts and some more scores around the state of Tennessee, especially here in West Tennessee. And then hopefully Coach will join us. Coach Bowling will come up and join us for some post-game comments. This is TCA Football on Worthy Road Studios, back after 2. Stay with us.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
McCoy's Heating and Air specializes in more than just HVAC services. Our service department has expert plumbers to handle a wide variety of plumbing issues. Do you have a dripping faucet, broken toilet, or broken water heater? Whatever the issue may be, contact McCoy's today for quick service. Call McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, the curtain has come down on another USJ TCA football game. Hi, everybody. Dave McCulley, Diamond Dave, along with Stan the Man, Stan Gerard, as USJ holds on and wins this game 28-19. And again, TCA's not been able to beat the Bruins since 2014, but a really good ball game that could have gone either way tonight. But penalties, mistakes by both teams, and in the end, it was the USJ Bruins winning the ball game 28-19. Here's Stan Gerard with some scores from around West Tennessee in the state, and also some stats on this ball game. Stan?
Officially, Noah Spencer with 214 yards in the contest. Howard with 12. Taylor with 36. Receiving, Spencer with 5. Wallace with 24. Hutchinson with 62 in the game for TCA. Jones with 3 yards. Miller with 0. Waller 5 for 55 on the RPOs. Vales with 1 yard. Atwood with 7 yards. And Lakai Tompkins unofficially 20 carries, 85 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Waller 5 for 60, Delk 1 for 4, Atwood 1 for 5, Tompkins 2 for 10, Jones 1 for 4. Williams had that catch early, and then they didn't throw to him the rest of the night for 21 in the ball game. Let's take a look at some scores from around the state, or around West Tennessee. MASE final from last night, 52-0 over Milton. Oakland pummeling Haywood, 48-6. Jackson Christian has defeated Good Pasture. We think the final on that was 28-0. McKenzie over Chester County, 29-12. Crockett County over Lexington, 35-17. Middle Tennessee Christian defeated Grace Franklin, 35-7. Dyersburg, they're the real deal. 24-0 over Covington. ECS knocked off Kingsbury. Union C gets their first win of the year over Dyer County, 20-7. Westview 42-0 over Scotts Hill. It was Camden knocking off JCM 31-14. Ripley over Bolivar, 35-12. Harding Academy had an early touchdown, made it hold up in a 7-6 win over Humboldt. 42-10 Riverside over Peabody. Obion Central was leading Jackson Northside 28-7, last score we had. 40-18 Hardin County was leading South Gibson. Of course, Southside beat Liberty. And in what I would consider an upset, we'll be there next week. Fayette Academy knocked off McNary 28-20. A nice win for the Fayette Academy Ball Club, who absolutely graduated everything.
Good win for the Likes, no doubt about it. And we'll go down there. They'll have a good taste in their mouth. The Lions will try to erase this bad taste from a tough loss to a rival tonight and go down there. I'd be surprised if we don't go down there and really play well and win, though.
I would be shocked, so to speak. And looking around, they've broken it up. Can't see
Lydia Smith, by the way, tuned in, says proud of the guys. Coach Bowling is down there, I think, with some family members, and he's waiting One of the newspaper writers is down there to talk to him as well, so I'm not sure if we're going to get him up here, to be honest with you.
Well, live should come over papers.
Yeah, no doubt, but I'm not sure that's going to be the case.
Let's take a break. When we come back, more of the postgame show right here on the TCA Facebook page and the BallGame Blitz.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Ariya.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Well, the unhappy final, TC drops this one, but it'll be football time again soon. Our next broadcast of TCA football will be on Thursday on West Tennessee Sports. I'll make the trip to Memphis for TCA at Evangelical Christian Football. We're going to broadcast the middle school game, and that should kick off around 7. I'll have airtime about 5 minutes or so before kickoff of the broadcast. Not going to be able to bring you the other preliminary game that's beforehand, but I'll have the middle school broadcast about 5 minutes before kickoff in that contest. We'll see you Thursday from Memphis, Tennessee. Then Double D, Diamond Dave, and I'll hit the road. We'll be at Fayette Academy on Friday. Pregame show at 6:30 with the kickoff at 7. TCA at Fayette Academy in the first region game of the year, and we'll have that for you next Friday night right here on the BallGame Blitz Worthy Road Studios and the TCA Facebook page.
And I don't think Coach Bowling's going to come up, Stan. We'll give him another minute and see what he's going to do here. He's been dealing with some of the newspaper writers, and now he comes up.
He's heading our way.
Yep. So we'll give him a minute to get up here.
Yeah, let's take
a break. Yep, let's do that.
And we'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Waterwell Solutions offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1272.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to Trinity, everybody. The unhappy final here. The Bruins win it 28-19. And joining us now, we appreciate his graciousness coming up to us. Win or lose is Coach Bowley. And Coach, I know a tough loss. You've been on the better side of this thing, more than the other side, but certainly no loss is ever an easy one to swallow. But I thought the kids played really hard, gave you all they could, and it was a game that had special teams play, penalties, big-time plays, and certainly we just came out short on the short end of the stick.
Right. I thought we played hard, and I thought that offensively we moved the ball well. It was just we didn't finish the drives. I mean, we had penalties, turnovers, big plays, and then turnover.
Sure.
And those kind of things in a game like this will come back to haunt you, and the penalties, of course, that are drive killers, they'll come back to haunt you in games like this. But I thought defensively, again, we started off slow. We came back. Did pretty good, made them go into their bag of tricks in the second half, to try to get the ball moving again, and they did. And they do a good job, They've got a good offense over there. They come up with different ways to do it. They went empty, almost the whole second half trying to make something happen, and I thought we did a good job defending it. That's something that you expect maybe once or twice in a game, but not for a whole half,
Absolutely.
And so I thought the guys played hard, like you said, and, hey, sometimes we just got to coach them up a little better.
Coach Bowling, I love the game plan. You knew they were going to concentrate on LT, but you went to the RPO a lot tonight.
We did, and, we got Braden involved in some of the stuff as well, trying to get him the ball in different ways with jet sweeps and option stuff and RPO stuff as well. And so, Kai's a tough kid in there, and I knew after – the last game, against, I don't even remember, Chester County, Kai had 178 yards rushing or something, and so I figured, it was going to be tough on him tonight, and he still plugged it in there to try to help us out as much as he could, and unselfishly, but at the same time, we tried to use other players around him to get the ball moving.
There were big plays by both teams, special teams, good and bad, wasn't it, tonight?
It was. I mean, I thought our kick return team did really well. All night long we had some really good returns, and then of course
had a 53-yard return, then the 80-plus yard return.
Right. I thought that was really good. And in a game like this, that's important. But then again, you miss an extra point, which puts two scores toward the end of the game, which dictates on how you do your timeouts and things like that. And so, missed a 2-point conversion that might could have helped us out down there as well. But in the end, it comes down to, USJ made plays when they needed to, and so you got to give them all the credit.
I said that at the end of the game. I thought that the biggest difference in the game, two things. We go back when we needed the yard down, and we came up a yard short at the 4 instead of the 3. And then I thought their defense stepped up and really had some crucial plays for them late.
Right, definitely. They do a good job on defense.
Hardegreen's an old fox, isn't he?
I'm telling you now. He's been around it a while, and
I think the West Tennessee War Eagles still owe he and I both money.
Me too.
Yeah, well, they did a good job on defense tonight, and like I say, you got to give them credit where credit's due. I mean, and there's a reason they're 3-0 right now, and they've beat some really good teams, and I feel like we're one of those.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coach, talk about some of the blocking. I know in a lot of the pass plays, you got to be proud of the boys, the way we got blocking downfield from your wideouts. And then on the big kickoff return, I saw like 4 outstanding blocks in the play. And there was one at one point about the 30, we hit the kid right on the sideline, blocked him and knocked him, hit him so hard, knocked him all the way to the track. I thought our downfield blocking, for the most part, was outstanding tonight.
I did too. I thought, again, special teams wise, they did a great job on their blocks and maintaining those blocks, and also the receivers on the downfield blocking on screens and on option plays and stuff like that, getting us the sideline. And again, USJ just did a good job of making us earn everything. You know, they didn't give us the big play and make us huddle back up and go again, and that's fine when you're a team that, you know, hey, is going to huddle back up, go again, and continue to drive the ball down the field without any mistakes. But they kept us on the field just long enough for us to get a holding penalty or something like that to kind of negate it. But again, that comes down to coaching, and that's things we got to continue to work on. And on Monday, you know, we're gonna go back to the drawing board, not the drawing board, of course, but these kids. You know, they deserve a lot better, and we're gonna try to fight hard for them.
Coach, throughout the night we saw USJ in the hurry-up offense. It was something we really hadn't seen out of them all year, but, you know, nothing breeds success like success. And I think that's something you feel we're going to start to see a little bit more because the success USJ had against us with that?
Yeah, again, I think they tried a lot of different stuff. They tried to get us out formation. They tried to do some empties and then motions and then other motions and triple motions and all that kind of stuff. And I thought our guys handled it very well, you know, because, again, like you said, we haven't seen that yet on film. And for a bunch of guys out there on the field that haven't seen that yet, I thought we were in good shape on stuff, you know, and so I think we'll be okay, you know. Again, this game doesn't dictate who we are, you know, and I tried to tell the boys that after the game is one game doesn't dictate who you are as a team, and this game, hey, as important as it is, I know it's important to the community, I know it's important to these seniors and all these players, but at the same time, it's what we do Monday that makes the difference.
I really like our resilience too. I mean, we could have TCA's never in you coaching too, or whether it be some other coach, we're not going to quit ever in a game, but the resilient nature I thought we showed tonight, we're not going to quit, and I really love what I see. I think this football team has a chance to really, really be good.
I do too, and that's the thing, you know. I just, you know, told them go home this weekend, do some soul searching, and because it's not over. I mean, it's only just begun. This is only week 2 for us.
Absolutely,
I mean, because last week, and I think that was a big part of it as well. You know, USJ had a tough fought game last Friday night against Union City, which helped them grow a little bit, helped them mature a little bit as a team, helped them, you know. And we were sitting at home under the dark lights, and so we didn't get that game in last week, and I think that played into this one.
Anybody thought Fayette Academy was going to be easy? Stan's going to tell you how they came back and won tonight.
Fayette Academy knocks off McNary 28-20 this evening, and we're traveling down there with what's going to be a very pleased bunch of Vikings.
Right, yeah, Fayette Academy is always tough. You know, I've been around this area for a long enough time. Back when Wes Kennedy was head coach there, and
sure.
Well, there's a name
Fayette
for the
Academy
past.
really did. They do a good job with it, and of course, you know, we don't expect any less. You know, this league's going to be tough, and we knew that coming in, and so every game's important, and we're just going to have to get back on Monday and get to work.
Coach, have a good holiday Monday, even though it's practicing, but have a good week of practice. We'll look forward to seeing you next Friday night down in Somerville. I will tell you, don't go to McDonald's. You'll have to wait too long. Stan and I have had some tough experiences down there in Somerville.
I got you. Okay.
And, Coach, I'll talk to you Wednesday after practice.
That sounds great. I appreciate you guys.
Great effort, Coach. Great
Thank
effort.
you.
Coach Bowling joins us as the unhappy final here, 28-19. The Bruins win the ball game. They've cut the scoreboard off, and the lights go out in a few minutes. Stan, let's wrap it up. And we'll be back for the folks. Scott Stutes, by the way, has been watching. Want to work that last name in. But 6:30 airtime, 7 o'clock. Our special thanks tonight to Philip Robertson, also to Jay Cashin, Bradley White on the camera, and Stan. Great job, and look forward to next Friday night.
Nothing to hang our heads about, but let's grieve over this one tonight. We'll get back after it Monday, and we'll be facing a very good Fayette Academy team. Always look forward to traveling down and seeing our friends at Somerville.
No doubt about it.
You have family down there, too.
I have family near there, yes. And Brandon Shields, I'll tell you, today I got home, I had a nice surprise in the mailbox. I had a Jackson Post, and what a great article you did about the baseball player. That's a great article, very poignant and almost tears in your eyes when you read that. But anyway, all right, you're going to share some stats with Brandon. We're going to get out of here and go home. Philip, thanks so much, buddy. And Jay, for all the game we just mentioned a moment ago, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley. The final here, USJ wins at 28-19 until next Friday night down in Summerville. Good night, everybody.